go. You know, man, black men should come out here and tour this, but not to celebrate a man that lived his life like a transvestite.
Right.
They should come out here to celebrate a black man who, in the utterness of poverty, took care of his family. You know, man, if you believe Reby, this man raised 9 children in a 2-family house in one of the poorest cities in America with one of the highest drug rates, especially in the late 60s, after the war against black people for asking for civil rights. Joe Jackson, first of all, this ain't even Michael Jackson's house. This is Joe Jackson's house.
Damn right.
They calling it Michael Jackson's house. This is Joe Jackson's house.
Damn right.
You understand?
Right.
But that's the kind of brutality that's done to the black man's image, and people don't even realize.
Damn right.
They don't even realize when white America comes in and systematically rips a black man's history apart. I'd like to meet all the black men who raised 9 kids in 1968. You understand? In a poor town like this.
Yes,
I can guarantee you that number is minuscule.
That's right.
You understand? And forget about today. We've been so brainwashed today. A man will walk away from a woman with 1 kid.
That's right.
Some cats leave women while they pregnant.
Right.
But then they're going to spend billions of dollars to make a movie and make Joe Jackson the demon of the damn movie just to make Michael Jackson, who also tore down black men's image because he lived like a transvestite for half his life.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Dressed up like a woman, cat.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why what you do in Chicago is so damn important. Now you see why I be pressing like I be pressing.
Damn right.
Because they ain't gonna let his image of what he did for us, you understand, be left alone.
Right.
They're gonna trash that image.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like when you go back and you read the story, if you listen to Reby and Janet and them, Michael was rebellious.
Right.
And his father had to use that discipline.
Right.
And if you was a man of half the ability of being a man living in a place like this, you know what I'm saying? I would beat my son too. You know why? Because I would be so scared he gonna become a drug dealer.
Right.
And I'd be so scared he gonna spend the rest of his life in a penitentiary.
Right.
I'd be so scared he gonna be murdered on the streets of Gary, Indiana.
Right.
Something my mother told me one day that never left me. We was, you know, I was becoming a teenager and I was turning like 18, 19. And I told my mother, I said, you know what, Mom, I can't finish college. I feel like a failure. You understand? I feel like I need to do more. My mother said, listen, you should go as high as you could go. But I want you to understand something. You grew up in these projects in the Bronx. You didn't become a drug dealer.
Right.
You didn't become a murderer.
Right.
You're not in the penitentiary. She said, I don't give a damn if you become a garbage man or whatever. You understand? Because you, as far as I'm concerned, you done already succeeded in life. And that shit stuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We feeling bad for not going to so many heights. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
We should go to as high as we could go.
Right.
But make no mistake, just surviving in this place is a ridiculous accomplishment.
Right.
And Joe Jackson did that.
Right.
Joe did that. And look, his name ain't even on his house.
Right.
They done took the name off his house. You know, according to the scriptures, you're supposed to keep your mark.
Damn right.
And then look how they did the man.
Damn right.
And instead, the man that acted like a sissy on stage for 2 decades, he gets celebrated.
Right.
The man that originally broke away from his father's way of life. The man that cut his father's nose off. Now, I heard a recording. This could have been AI. I don't know. But I heard a recording of him telling the surgeon, you know, I don't want a nose like Joe Jackson. I want you. Now, I don't know. It might not be true. But regardless of whether it's true or not,
right.
The fact that your whole family, you understand, have this black nose, and you done already been successful, you multi-millionaires, you got mansions,
right.
And you go now and say, I'm gonna bleach my skin, cut my nose off, start wearing lipstick, and be a transvestite.
Yeah, right.
Like talk about the ultimate assault on black masculinity.
Yeah, right.
And this is what we should fight for.
Damn right.
Black men need their families, man.
Damn right.
Black men need to raise their kids. But how you gonna do it when the movie company spends millions of dollars to destroy your image, to grind your image into powder? Right. That's they already making the second one, part 2. It's a multi-million-dollar movie, all surrounding the man that actually made them succeed. all surrounded by demonizing him. Brother, this is colossal. And of course, there's no there's no outlet. There's no, hey, we don't like the fact that you demonizing, a black man. The only one that said something was Janet. Right. Janet said she don't want no part of the movie. She don't want her image in the movie. She don't want none of that. She said that shit is Jermaine Jackson. And then Jermaine, he became a traitor. He went and took his son and made his son play a complete sissy in this movie, just to launch his career. So why don't we all just prostitute ourselves out for $1? Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Like, where's our integrity at, man? Right. And it burnt me up. I had to come all the way out. For those of you that might be checking us out, we out here. I'm out here with the Midwest Monster Mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Right. This whole squad, you know what I'm saying, coming out here, checking out, the colossal assault on black imagery, you understand, done by these movie companies, right, specifically about Joe Jackson and Joe Jackson's house. Right. Like, this was the evilest thing in the world to do to black men. Right. And so, brothers, we make sure, man, we stay in these trenches and we wake up our brothers and sisters to understand that this kind of thing right here, which is looked at in the world as wonderful. You see everybody having a good time. It's a wonderful event, but don't nobody see the assault on us. If this was done to a white father, right, it would be backlash. Right. It'd be Reddit posts. It'd be YouTube videos. It'd be on TikTok. You understand? It'd be all that. And they would be able to see. Like, once again, they can't see our suffering, but they can see their suffering. Like, could you imagine being Joe Jackson with 9 kids in this house? And you're going to keep them, like 9 kids in Gary, Indiana, none of them became criminals. None of them is in jail. Right. None of them sold drugs. Right. None of them committed murder. 9 babies. Right. All his daughters, none of them became whores. Later on, Janet got a little out of hand. Right. But in the early days, from a child, Janet stayed in the pocket. Not only that, all his kids, look at all them Hollywood kids that grew up all messed up psychologically. Right. His kids made it to full age with all their sanity. Janet Jackson just got engaged to Louis Farrakhan's son. They engaged right now. She's 60 and still getting an opportunity to try to have a decent marriage. You gonna tell me Joe Jackson ain't have nothing to do with that? Right. Stop the assault on black men, man. Right. Stop destroying our image, man. You understand? Like, this is an honorable thing this brother did. Right. I'd have beat my sons behind too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. He don't want to listen. He didn't want to fall in. I've been on his case too. You know why? Right. Because Joe Jackson loved his family. Right. You know what I mean? Loved his family. Now I got to go see. Y'all got to take me over to see the steel mill. Right. I got to see this horror show that he had to work at. Right. That they acting like, oh, well, they made good money back then. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Please, Cap.
Man, what you bringing out so heavy, but you brought this out on the show the other day. We also must remember that in this house, he had a woman that stood the test of time with him. I can't remember the sister, Catherine. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was more than just Michael Jackson's house, like you was bringing out. This represented the black family. So this represented, you know what I'm saying? More than just Michael Jackson's house, but a black family, General. And a mother and the father and the mother staying together to raise this family through this hell. Now, General, I know you seeing coming over way through here, Gary, Indiana is hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
this
get the angle with the house.
Captain Katazar mentioned in the back seat that this looked like a third world country. Remember you said that, Cap? Coming over here. And for them to survive with 9 children in a place that's like a third world country, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Was very important.
It was very important. And let me tell you, what you're saying is so heavy. Catherine had to endure everything, including Joe.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell me Joe came home happy and comfortable every night.
Damn right.
You ain't gonna tell me Joe came home smiling and laughing every night. Exactly. You go work in a steel mill in the 60s.
Right.
In the 60s, you weren't even a human to the white man.
Damn right.
You weren't even a person to the white man. All this old civil rights stuff that was just coming in.
Right.
Before that, you was nigh onto a monkey to him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, working in his damn factory. Yes, and so Catherine had to deal with all of that coming home.
Damn right.
You understand? Which was just horrible.
Right.
But raised 9 kids like you bringing out, stuck with that, brother. You understand? Which is amazing.
Damn right.
None of that celebrated.
Damn right.
None of that's looked at. Only thing is looked at is the fact that he could sing and dance. You want to talk about a selfish beast
Right.
to just first of all, rename his father's house.
Right.
This should be the monument should say the legacy of Joe Jackson.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? The legacy of Joe and Catherine Jackson.
Right.
Not the failure of his son to become a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since he made music, listen, I don't take no talent from Michael.
Right.
Michael was the best entertainer, I think, on the planet.
Right.
He was certainly the best dancer in the world. He put Fred Astaire to shame.
Right.
When Fred Astaire was damn near, he was bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? But even Michael put him to shame. But that don't take away from the fact that black men's legacy in this country is destroyed, and Latinos, let's don't leave our Latin brothers out, and our Native Indian brothers are destroyed on a regular basis, right or wrong.
Damn right, John.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
On a
right.
regular basis, it's under assault and attack, and everybody went crazy because we mentioned, look at this little house. This is a little house.
God, son.
And listen, if you could go just right over to these two, just point at these two houses. The two houses next door is barely survivable. This one up here, the roof is falling off. That one over there, the whole front of the house is destroyed. And if we get somebody, turn around, wait a minute, turn around. This is what it really looked like. Look at that house right there. Like these houses coming down here from Gary, all in Gary, were destroyed.
Right.
They was living in utter poverty
Damn
and
right.
raised 9 children. Bad ass brother and sister.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But is he looked at it like that?
Right.
Of course not.
Damn
And
right.
guess what? Nobody will defend us but us.
Right.
We got to make it a big deal when they assault black men's character,
Damn
Latino
right.
men's character,
Damn
Native
right.
Indian men's character. We can't take that lightly because there's nobody else defending it. Like everybody's joining in and having a good time destroying our image. So guess what? We're not gonna have it. We're gonna stand up against it like the Lord said to do.
Right.
You understand? Because how else we gonna get our families back so we can get our nation back? Get me that scripture where the Lord said, first he bindeth the woman.
Right.
Let's get that first. I mentioned this one on the show. Y'all know what I want.
Quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is what has been done to us here.
Damn right.
And it's just a small example of what has happened to us in this slavery for 400 years. And remember something else. Somebody else give me the one in the New Testament where Christ said in the beginning, you know, a man and a woman to get married. Moses gave you a bill of divorce.
Right.
Pull that scripture for me. Tell me when you got the first one.
I got to
Go ahead and read it.
Wakanda, General. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 20, verse 29, verse 28. But if I cast out devils by the Spirit of the Most High, the kingdom of the Most High is come unto you. Verse 29. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods?
Right. How you get into a strong man's house and destroy it?
Right.
How you destroy his house? How do you destroy black men out of their nation? Go ahead.
Except he first by the strong man.
Bind the strong man. You got to first tie up that strong man.
Right.
Now, we was tied up in slavery. Then he just beat us down until tying us up was able to be done without chains.
Right.
That's where we at now. We tied up without chains. And it is why a movie like this
Yeah.
can just go out and make millions of dollars,
Damn right.
and nobody has a conscience
Right.
about what may have been done.
That's it.
Nobody even think about it.
That's it.
When meanwhile, this thing here was a gigantic multi-million-dollar scam
Right.
on black people and black men's character, man.
Yeah.
And an absolutely campaigning boost to the black homosexual community, which they have been pushing straight out of what's the college over there in Baltimore?
Howard.
No, in Baltimore, the one that they was running the coronavirus charting under. Oh, I forget the name of it. The one where the first open heart surgery was.
Got it. I'm looking up right now.
Yeah, that college, that's where they ran the biggest campaign for training black men to be homosexuals from young. Okay, in the prison system, in the foster care system, they were the ones tracking all the numbers and seeing the effects of it. And they found out that it was good for them because it meant that black men would become more palatable and able to be influenced. So what did they do? Go ahead. So an influence. So what did they do? they turned around and, you know, pushed that campaign.
Right.
And so now they got, look at the millions they got behind them now.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They got millions and took and stole Joe Jackson's legacy.
Damn right.
Stole it from him and Kathy. And instead turned it into a big campaign for the homosexual life.
If I could say
Please,
something too,
Cap.
it's so heavy what you bringing out is
Cap,
that
come on, you want to get into
any time that you see,
okay, hold
you know, black masculinity being attacked like this through a movie, through radio, the whole point is so the white man could be your father.
Exactly.
He wants to be your spiritual father. As you seen in the movie, they making the record execs and the cat that Michael deal with, like they should get the credit for his success. When the credits of his success should be towards his father, not towards them.
Right.
You know, and it's so heavy that they come out with a movie like this now when 80% of black homes are already destroyed. This goes to show you that this man is trying to completely wipe you out, which is why a leader like Commander Jenny Hunter is so important. We want to thank under Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? We want to thank Commander Jenny Hunter for coming. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to come to Gary to shoot this film. You know what I'm saying? But he's doing this so you brothers and sisters can wake up to the attack and the assault that the black and brown family is under. So I just want to thank you for coming out doing that.
All right, so can I get that other scripture? You got it? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
This is Matthew's, the 19th chapter, and the 8th verse. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
Right, because our hearts was hardened when we came out of Egypt. Because why? The Egyptians taught us to hate our wives, just like America teaching us to hate our wives. So our hearts was hardened. They made our women harlots, so of course we didn't want to deal with them. But so Moses said, well, to get us out of here and keep us all together, I'm gonna let y'all divorce her. If she ain't right, you can prove she ain't right, I'm gonna let you divorce her. And he knew it wasn't the original law, but he trying to save these people out of here. So he turned around and passed that law for us to try to, you know, be able to still function. And how did that happen? Being under the Egyptians, man. What has happened to the black all over the internet? People is arguing and debating over relationships and what's right and what's wrong and can you do this and can you do that and all this. The whole debate is because the slave master has destroyed the structure of the family. He destroyed it with things like this. He destroyed the structure of the family, and more importantly, destroyed the structure of the black man's image so that he could destroy the family, which in essence was binding the strong man without chains, which is what he did. Read on.
But from the beginning, it was not so.
But in the beginning, it wasn't so.
Right.
Once we got out of here and was out of here for a decent period of time, we was able to fix us and put our marriages back together and put our families back together. And that's what made it right. You know what I mean? So we should wake up. We should open our eyes that so much is being done to us that we're totally unaware of. But now is the time to become aware of it. Go ahead.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso married her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
Right. Christ tried to set the record straight. You can't just decide to sleep with a woman, throw her away, and then you go get another one. Christ said that's adultery. You understand? And you can't just see some woman who the brother threw away wrongfully and say you gonna creep up there and now marry her. Christ said you commit adultery too. You know what I mean? So these are the kind of things we need back in our world. You know what I mean? We instead of arguing all day on the internet on what a woman could do and what a relationship should be and how it should be and all this old bullshit, we need to go back to the rules that's already been written 5,000 years ago for us to rock on out. Then we can get on the bigger problems, you know what I'm saying? Like the black man's image, like the image of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, like the struggle that we have that's always in the hands of somebody else. We can't get to that if we all stuck on how can I be in a relationship? Should I be in this, that, and the other? Joe and Catherine gave us a blueprint, man. They gave us a straight up blueprint. You got 9, stick together, struggle together, pay for them kids together. You understand? Work hard at it to do it. Discipline them kids. All that is in the movie, but it ain't in the movie showing Joe and Catherine like they did it right. You know what I mean? It's in the movie to show him as a demon in the whole damn movie. You know what I mean? Which is evil ahead and evil as hell and we're gonna speak on things like this in Hollywood, man.
Right.
So I said what I wanted to say on the cat. You know, man, I'm so mad.
If I can say
I
one
want to get
more
off this
thing,
block so goddamn bad.
you know what I mean?
And I want to see that steel mill that Joe suffered in trying to raise these 9 babies. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Where all the black movie producers and directors,
Right.
Tyler Perry's, to fix this?
Exactly.
Where they at? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let our oppressor make a movie and downtrodden his brother's masculinity and his fatherhood, but where all the black, because there's gonna be a ton of black people complaining. You know, they're seeing what we saying, but where y'all at to fix it?
Right.
You know, I just wanted to say that, General. And like you said,
he put on a dress his damn self. So sorry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. In time, we'll be strong enough to do these things.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? In time, we'll make the movie and they won't have to.
Damn right.
Right or wrong. You know what I mean? Once again, this nation can and will do everything it can to bring this nation back, and it'll have everything it needs. I cannot wait, like you bringing out, Cat. I can't wait till we have the day where we can now not go by what somebody else says about us. We can now turn around and keep the propaganda at a minimal by putting out those things that are accurate in this world. I just watched a white woman come on Black Authentic Truth's channel, and she said, look, black men are demonized in the news and demonized every day as being criminals and leaving their kids and all that. She said, let me tell you a secret. Now, this is according to her. You can go to Black Authentic Truth to find out. She said, what you don't know is that a white man kills his whole family every day in the United States. That's what she said. I was like, what? She said, every day in the United States, there's a white man who kills his family. You know what I mean? But meanwhile, in the news, if you had to guess just based on the propaganda, you would believe black men is the most horrible men in the world. When the statistics say 85% of black men stay with their family. 85%. That's what the record. That's what the stats say. That ain't what's on the campaign. That's not the propaganda. But that's what the stats say. You know what I'm saying? So, and if nobody don't bring it out, then we just look like, you know, evil men that don't care about our kids and our family. And brothers like Joe Jackson and Catherine Jackson, his wife, don't never get recognized for the amazing work that they did. You understand? This is Joe Jackson house.
Damn right.
While that Miami quarterback would have been
America teaching us. Yeah. I had to come up. I'm up here I'm still in Gary. But wait till you hear this crazy story about this town that's called, what's it called? East Chicago. East Chicago. It's called East Chicago. But dig this, fam. It's in Indiana. And it's got its name because the white people that fled from Gary, Indiana, fled up here to this part of Indiana and then broke the town off and made their own town. Break it down, I don't know.
Sir. So it's several cities that's around Gary, Indiana that used to be a part of Gary, Indiana. Like during the 50s and 60s, when Gary it became a black city, white flight took part and they separated themselves from Gary.
Come on, Cat. Come on, man. Go ahead, So they separate themselves. So they wouldn't have to be caught up in what black people was caught up in Gary.
Absolutely.
And still in Indiana made their own city.
Absolutely.
See that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So show you now for all those that act like Joe Jackson didn't do nothing with his 9 children and his wife. Okay, the man had to drive up here. By the way, for everybody that don't know, he's standing behind the plant. This is where Joe Jackson worked at to raise them 9 babies. He raised them 9 babies working in here. You understand? That's where he was working at. Hell, we up in the city now. And now the city is predominantly run by white people on this side. While Gary, Indiana, as you're going to see in the footage, hell on wheels, right or wrong. You understand? And so, I mean, god dang. So now, Ross, your dad works in the plant too,
Yep, Carl Con.
right? Down in Gary.
Yep, in Carl Con and Gary.
So he knows and experienced what it was like, and I know you know and experience what it was like.
Yep,
I'm back
Carl Con.
again. I'm having a ball out here. They calling from the East Coast, like, get your ass back over here. I told y'all better hurry up, give me back, because I might not go back. Hell no, let me stop. Israel, you know how we do. But I got Rosh Karab, who grew up in Gary, right near the Sodomite of Pot, and whose father also worked in the steel plant. Now, what was it like growing up in this together?
Caldwell Council. Like growing up, sir, in Gary, it was just rough. It was just rough, abandoned buildings, abandoned schools, abandoned everything.
So the city was pretty much abandoned.
Caldwell Council.
So what were the temptations for you a young man, you know what I'm saying? What was the temptations for a young man coming up in that town?
Caldwell Council. Number one was gang violence.
Gang violence.
Number one, sir. Drug abuse.
Drug abuse.
And church.
And church. Damn, church was a bad place too. Damn. Good night. You would never think church would be on the list.
They got, I don't know if you see, but
One on
rough
that.
as Gary look,
Yeah,
Joe, they got some mega churches that look like
I saw.
the White House.
Yes,
Right.
I saw.
Yeah.
They were financing them churches because them churches was part of the problem.
Yeah.
Right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Now nobody can dispute that because you lived it.
Yep.
You lived exactly how Michael Jackson lived,
Right.
and you would know firsthand, you know, how it went down. Now let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I noticed you're not a drug addict. I noticed you're not in the penitentiary. I noticed that you didn't get to be a part of all that. Now I know the truth had a lot with helping you, but before the truth, like what kept you out of the mix of being destroyed like so many brothers in America? And this is such an important question because brothers across the country going to see this and they're going to need to know what is the thing that a young black man needs, Latino, Native Indian, just a young brother, man, trying to not, you understand, get caught up into the games that was set out here to destroy both his soul and his body. What did it for you?
Caldwell Council is so similar because I had a father and a mother at the time. I had the same thing as that.
Yeah.
Caldwell Council.
So wait a minute, you saying your father and your mother helped stop you from, now come on now, you just saying that because I'm tell me the truth.
That's the truth.
Your dad and your mom being in the house together kept you from falling into the same thing. He from Gary, Indiana. I done made my case already. I want to see who's gonna make a case against it. I done made my case, Cat. You understand? Joe Jackson and Catherine were lifesavers. They were lifesavers. They saved them boys and them girls. And you was down there around that whole zone. And so you saw firsthand and see firsthand what goes on. And I mean, you must thank your dad and your mom for doing what they did. I want you to know that his father worked in the plant too, the other plant down in Gary. This is like an offshoot of Gary. It's really Gary. This is right here. But they changed the name, broke off, and made their own white city. And he made it out the same way Michael Jackson made it out. But through the grace and mercy of the Lord, and Yahweh Shah dying for us to do the goddamn right thing, this man came into the truth. He took what his father and mother made, and he didn't put on lipstick and eyebrow pencil and start dancing and talking like a woman. He turned around and came into the truth and took what they gave him, and now he out here waking up brothers. Get a shot of these brothers. He waking up brothers, you understand, all across the country. And you understand, like, once again, what's your dad's name? If you don't mind me.
Jason.
Right. So Jason and if you don't mind, use their first name. Jason and Amanda, you know, they raised him and brought him up out of Gary, and this is what they did. Now, if Michael and them knew what they was doing, they would have hooked up with his dad and other dads and figured out the formula, you understand, to not let none of their kids end up in there. Joe was on the right track.
Absolutely.
His dad was on the right track.
Absolutely.
Now, if we had done that through all Gary, it would right now there'd be a big building in Gary saying the Coalition of Black Fathers,
That's it.
the Coalition of Black Families, the Coalition of something, where all these families would have had all kind of rec centers, classes, teachings, would have been bringing the school. You didn't need a $10 million church.
That's it.
You didn't need a goddamn cathedral in Gary. You got 10 cathedrals down there and 1,000 other churches. You wouldn't need none of that
Yes, sir.
because you'd have had just the Black fathers come together.
Right.
Could you imagine? Baseball teams,
Right.
little league teams.
That's it.
You understand? All the good stuff. Teaching young sisters to do different things they do.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Bringing us all together. That would have strengthened us on miracle levels.
Yes, sir.
Instead, he just was selfish, became a transvestite, and only cared about himself instead of his brothers and what they did. And of course, now he's beloved by the world. That's why Christ said, get me where the Lord said the love of this world is enmity with the Father. See, he loved the world.
Damn right.
And he loved being loved by the world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I could,
Please, Cat.
what you saying so heavy, General, you said this a few days ago. The solution to Megan Thee Stallion
Yeah.
and the solution to YNs that
Yeah.
shooting up the neighborhood,
Yeah.
terrorizing the neighborhood, is a Joe Jackson. That's what you said.
Most High Christ.
know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I can't come. I'm just doing the math.
Count on what count.
I ain't pulling nothing out my. I'm just looking at what the paper said.
If I may about this particular brother here,
Yeah,
what I can say about the brother ever since he's been in the truth,
yeah,
you could tell, I will on this all the time, you can tell certain men that's not raised by father and certain men that's raised by father.
wow. Give it up. for
Any
Father.
damn right. You know what I'm saying? Anytime the brother get checked or get an order, no emotion at all. It's kind of like how to get the job done. And the brother is very instrumental along with Ivor Long and getting solidifying the barracks.
Wow.
You see the work he do along with Officer Rumawan on the whole technical side of it.
Forget
as well.
about
you're a black Marine or a black whatever in the white man's military, that make them want to kill you more. Like when they see the uniform on you, they get an extra disdain for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't understand why in the hell do you want to fight for them.
Cared enough about your trials and tribulations, the things that you suffered through, and how to get out of that. That's your history. You don't need a white man to have no remembrances for it.
Damn, you chastise the child too hard,
Yeah.
or you create trauma.
Yeah.
If you don't say nothing to the child, then you making them soft.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no way for a black man to be right even when he is not.
White people that's out there that want to help black and Hispanic people, the best thing you can do is just leave us the hell alone.
They are all against you. They all want to destroy you, and the ultimate goal of all of them is to put you back into slavery and subjection.
Real Nigga University in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Let's get it.
1.
Hey, Shalom Israel, what it do? We back for another one. Round Table Truth, man. About to get it in every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. Y'all know how we like to do it, ISBK style. But before we get started on the different topics and stories that we're gonna go over here tonight, like always, man, I want to give it up to the nigga God, man, the God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And of course, we want to give it up to our king, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. If you don't see Yahweh Shah Mashiach name on the ballot, don't vote.
Right.
Everybody worried about voting. I don't see his name on there. I don't see the Commander Jenny Hunter. Look, I go to the polls, y'all done, and I'm gonna look for them names on the ballot. I'm gonna say, I don't see them. Y'all can go ahead and keep that. You get my point. Also, we got to give it up to the man with the plan, none other than Commanding General Yohana. Yohana, get me right on this, Akim. He was in Chicago all week last week, man. Man, get me right on it.
Putting that work in, man.
Putting that work in. I mean, listen, wore me out. I told General, I said, man, you had to be, you the real monster. I mean, you know, so we definitely got it in last week. We went out to Gary. I think we did Black Watch twice. Milwaukee. We went out to Milwaukee. We raised up some brothers out there, and he did the Black Watch out there as well. We did the Black Watch 3 times, as a matter of fact.
Right.
Twice here and once in Milwaukee. Wednesday, rose brothers up out there. Came back, rose men up here on the round table. Man, what didn't he
went
do?
To Gary, rose a brother up. Not from ours up, not from Gary, but rose a brother up when we were out in Gary.
Went to Gary, rose up Captain Katazai. Big shout out to Captain Katazai. I rose up to a captain of 13,000. You understand? That is a hard thing to do in the ISBK, brother. Trust me. You see 10,000 hard. 13, that's another level. You get my point. What the brother did, though, he achieved that goal. So big shout out to Captain Katazai. Oh man, what else did John do? So he taught the class. He taught the class in Milwaukee as well. I mean, Commander Jenny Hanna, General Muhammad tell you all the time, the hardest working man in the nation of Israel. I got to give it to him. Woke Captain Mark Quad out. General got on the plane, man. I was at the crib. I'm talking about I could go work out, go do that. I damn near didn't even want to go take my kid and walk him to the bus. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, we at with it. Like always, man, I got to introduce my host that rock it out with me every week. To my right, we got Officer Lamakiala in the building. You understand? To my left, we got Officer Yaradan. Captain Yaradan. I got to get used to these brothers being captain. Let me redo this again. Captain Lamakiala in the building. Give him a hand. All right. To my left, we got Captain Yaradan in the building. You niggas doing get all these high ranks, man. Now I got to remember. All right. All right. To my far right, we got Captain Iwalum in the building. All right. And Officer Mayad will be joining us shortly. I also want to give it up to my tech team, baddest tech team in town, Officer Ramawan. Again, man. Is it Captain Raj Karab yet?
Up there.
You don't even get up there.
Get up there.
Yeah. Officer Raj Karab. Yeah, man. Y'all know how we do it. So what's new in the Rocky? There's a lot going on. Talk to me, man.
Good.
Hey, man. Go ahead, y'all done. Hey, Ramon, could you give me a water about the show? Go ahead, y'all done.
It's a lucky, Cap.
Please.
Everybody been talking about this old Drake stuff. Did you get a chance to check it out?
Man, I told you, man. I seen the brothers in the school talking about the night before it came. I even see IG came on there.
God,
you know what I'm saying? I seen Captain Zog number one. I say this is a light skinned nigga conversation. You know what I'm saying? I said this is a light skinned thing here. I say, but they talk about it so much. I was waiting for the album to drop. You know what I mean? And I don't even really listen to the cat Drake. But get me right on the album. You heard it?
I was in the gym listening to it this morning. It was decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was decent. I didn't hear the other two, but I heard the Iceman. It was decent, but okay, with the album, now I expect Kendrick Lamar to diss him again because every song he dissing Kendrick.
Every song.
Damn it, every song.
So that means he couldn't honor that. He couldn't honor that. He
couldn't let it go.
Pride and got in his way, huh?
Yeah, he couldn't let that go.
So now is this 3 albums released at once?
Come 3 separate albums.
So like when you go on YouTube Music, get me right on it. It's all in one, or you gotta hit 3 different.
You gotta download 3 different.
Oh,
ones.
do you? Yeah. Damn.
I ain't listened to the other 2. I heard the other 2 was like for women.
Right.
I'm gonna check them out, but
okay.
The Iceman was decent though.
I got you. So he rapping the women on the other 2, huh?
Come on, God.
Bro, check it out. You know what I'm saying? All right. With that being said, where we going first, Lamont?
Go on. So first up, we're gonna go into self-proclaimed Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. He and his dad and her whole
black people. You know I love you. I love my people, man. But we have got to stop calling ourselves doctors when we're really not a doctor. Y'all down. When is this gonna stop? Get me right on this, guy.
It's not. It's not. It's not gonna stop.
And I mean, you just so you could just wake up and say you got a what she said she got a doctorate.
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. Play if we could play the tape.
And you got to be okay with that in that
as an
space.
attack. But I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them.
You
in
do.
service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
And you got to be okay.
I
And
see
you got to
that
be okay
view
with
it,
that in that
as an
space.
attack. But I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them.
You
in
do.
service to
Absolutely.
them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth that doctoral degree?
And you got to be.
Another one. No, there's a button right next in her face. Yeah.
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. So
I thought she did an interview on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it was along the same lines as this. This went more like she kind of held her feet to the fire with it. You know what I'm saying?
But can we get the one on Breakfast Club?
Come on. So
see if you can find the one on Breakfast Club. What y'all give me right on this here, Lamont. Please go ahead.
Counselor, man. Okay, if you were a true doctor, it should be easy to prove it. And to stop all the rumors, why don't you just prove it? Why say I don't have to prove anything to anybody? Like, what's the point of that? And that just add more speculation.
The sister was like, "Why don't you just drop it? You know, drop
Right.
it from your name because she know that she full of shit." Go ahead, Lamar.
Oh God! For some reason, the black community, everyone wants to act like they have a doctorate. You know, Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't a doctor. You got Dr. Umar Johnson, definitely not a doctor. Here's one more.
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi. Everyone wants to claim that because it's like the pinnacle of information. Once you reach the doctor level, that's as high as you can go, and no one's above me.
That's it.
So that's why she kept saying, "I have different multiple degrees," and that. Well, that's not the question.
Man, well, listen, I might roll out the bed come Saturday morning and say I'm Dr. Mawquad. see how well that works out for me. You get my point? Apparently, when you put that next to your name, people follow you. When you say you're a doctor, you get my point. And I mean, go ahead, y'all down. Get at.
Just get you a white coat, Cappy. You go.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is insane, man. Like we have got to stop this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a doctor, be that. If you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Don't be claiming something that you're not. But of course, our people are so in love with this world that they are willing to take that extra mile and just come flat out lie. Now the problem with it is what she doesn't understand and why she's being questioned about her whole doctor, you know, if she's a doctor or not, is because all the relationship advice that she been. How long has Broad been giving relationship advice? Give me right on this. For the past what?
I think it just became popular when she just a couple of years ago she got real popular when she did Cam Newton and she did Nick what's the brother Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? She did
Cole, and she was on their podcast. Give me right on this. Cole checking these cats, sitting there talking to them. I think like she is really a professional. Meanwhile, man, this is Keisha from the hood, man. And fixed herself up. Good looking woman, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, you can argue here and there, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean? But I would have supposed most people might look at it and say she all right, you know what I'm saying? But my point is that the sister just flat out lied about, you know what I'm saying, having this but going all over the globe and giving horrible relationship advice. You get my point? Like again, just because and if you had a doctorate, and whatever, man, that ain't gonna fix us, man. Like we gotta take the level of humility. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's better than having a doctorate. She need to learn what it is to be a woman of the Lord. Get my point? And that right there is what's important for our sisters to see, not somebody claiming to have a doctorate and getting up there giving horrible relationship advice. Lamont,
if I may, like all this information, like you know, our systems, they flood the so-called white man schooling systems, thinking like that's actual knowledge that they need to help
anyone's lifestyle or their own lifestyles. But really, we got to move back to the scriptures. The so-called white man's information, his knowledge, his schools, all that. That's nonsense.
Right.
You understand? It ain't meant for us. That's that they let them have that.
Yeah.
What we need to do is just come back and go to our history books, our science book,
That's
you understand, which is the Holy Bible.
That's it.
That's what we need to do if you really have any real information or want some understanding.
Man, listen, the best relationship advice a sister can get comes right out of that Bible. It comes right out of that book. You understand? Which our people are vastly separated from that book because we believe that that book is talking about another people. You understand? And don't realize that it's talking about us and it is filled with our history, right? And learn, you're supposed to learn from history. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to learn from the people that's written in them records so you would know in this day and age how to act. You understand? Y'all done?
Another thing I don't want is her not taking mental health as a serious thing. You know what I'm saying? As we know in the Black community, I don't want a lot of our people deal with mental health problems.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You can't just go and just pull, your opinions out of the air like this sister does all the time.
That's it.
She pulls opinions out of the air, not nothing medically backed or anything. It's a board that governs, how to deal with mental health patients.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You got schizophrenic people, bipolar people that needs actual help from a psychologist.
Real talk.
And you putting their life and whoever around them in danger if you proclaiming yourself to be an actual licensed doctor. And these people need to be on some kind of medicine, and you can't prescribe it.
What she's doing, Doc, is committing fraud.
Right.
Like this is fraud. Like she got people thinking that she's a professional. You get my point, and again, destroying people behind the things that she's saying. Is it, man? Again, this is something that, man, this type of demon here been living in our community for a very long time. It's no different from a preacher claiming to be a man of God. You understand? And you can see through his actions and the things that he teach that he is not a man of God. This would make a woman like that feel like it's okay to get up there and lie about having a doctorate. Because that's what we've been doing in the Black and brown community the whole time we've been in here in America. We've been here lying to ourselves, you know what I'm saying, about being men of God, about being women of God. Now we lying every 10 years. You got somebody lying about being a doctor. But now give me right, I'm coming to you, y'all. Is Umar Johnson our actual doctor? Get me right on it.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this came out a couple years ago that they pulled his card on that.
Yeah,
I think he's something, but he's not a doctor.
But he calls himself a doctor.
Come on,
and maybe that's why he ain't got to school yet. Then you get my point. I know. I mean, I'm just being. I mean, where we going with this? So we could just lie about that now,
right?
Y'all done?
What's so heavy about what you're saying, sir? I remember being in the Christian church, and a lot of what Christian pastors do, and even with higher ranking like deacons in the church, they call each other doctor.
Yeah,
they call each other doctors as a nickname. Hey, go ahead, doctor. You know what I'm saying?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's like a slang to them.
Like they a doctor of the law.
Yeah, accountable comes.
Meanwhile, these cats here is doctors of sin. The only thing they can teach you how to do is be a damn sinner. Okay. I mean, this is insane. Now go ahead and play this video, Raj.
Your doctorate because people can't find your dissertation online. How are you responding to that in this new era of your life?
I'm going to clear it up once on here. I'm not doing it again. And I'm clearing it up for.
So this interview is after the one we just watched.
I believe it might have been right before.
Oh, this was right before the interview. I got you. Go ahead, play it.
For my doc squad, for my fan base, for my audience who deserve to hear me address it. For the folks who have already made up their mind to not like me or not understand me, listen, I don't give a fuck what your narrative is. I would like for you to recreate it, double down on it, and run that shit.
Right there. Is that the professional way to address things?
She knows she wrong.
Yeah. Now, where did we just 2 weeks ago talk about alley cats? Roman Juan, where you keep getting these alley cats from, man? Yeah, this is an alley cat here talking about she a doctor.
Good day.
They made it. Listen, they lied all the way to the Breakfast Club.
Facts, sir.
You give a boy.
It's like a cap.
Go ahead.
You remember Paul Pierce pulled the card though. Paul Pierce got to hold this shit.
Hey, listen, it's only right that we find that clip. Roscoe Robert, if you could find that clip of when Paul Pierce went in on Dr. Brian or whatever. Hold on, go ahead and run one.
I was going to say the same thing, but
Yeah, man. See if y'all can find that clip of Run One on where Paul Pierce went in on him. Go ahead, Avalon.
If I'm not mistaken, Cap, I
Pretty.
think it's a word for like a person that lies so much that they actually believe they
Habitual.
lie. A habitual lie.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell she actually believed her lie that she's
Right.
really a doctor.
Yeah, she do. She figured she didn't lie. She didn't lie this long. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about a Lord Christ, Bree. That's the thing about a habitual liar is that they didn't tell so many lies that the lies become true.
Right.
Like while she's sitting there claiming to be a doctor and claiming to be able to heal people's sicknesses, she's sick herself. You get my point? Do you understand what it like? And then she going on these shows and ain't presenting no proof at all, and feel as though she ain't got to do no proof. You understand? Go ahead, Mayad. Everybody get off some Mayad a hand. He just came in.
I just wanted to say, Cap,
Go ahead.
since you know what I mean, we got all
Go ahead, crack them chips, and somebody get some cups. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, before you do anything, please. Man, both sides crack.
I just want to reintroduce myself, sir.
Damn right.
I am precinct officer of 5,000, Dr. Mayad.
That's it. That's how we doing in the black community now. Hey, y'all, let's just all declare be doctors now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asks you about what your doctorate is, what you gonna tell them?
I ain't gotta prove nothing.
Who are you to be asking the question?
Let's go ahead, Rob. Give him the mic. Give him the mic.
Yeah, you gonna get your doctor from Brilliant University?
All right. Where I got my doctorate from.
I'm amazed, like what these so-called doctors have found out is that it works. You understand that they learned from Dr. Martin Luther King, putting that title.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Works.
Let me slow you up. So are y'all saying that Dr. Martin Luther King wasn't even a doctor?
Donald Gunn. He just had the title.
Did y'all fact check that? Y'all down?
So what I did hear about Martin Luther King, his dissertation is supposed to be plagiarized.
Okay.
That's what I heard about his doctorate. He actually does have a law doctorate because but the dissertation for you to become a doctor, it
wasn't legitimate.
It was plagiarized. Like he
So he ain't no doctor either. Damn. Black people, when we gonna stop this, man? Give officers first of all, get Captain Rhyme a hand back in the building. You understand? Also give Officer Karakar a hand, man. Karakar, you got to get me right on this. When we gonna stop lying about being doctors?
Oh no, Cap, they got to come up in and get that understanding the right way.
Now y'all got me to where any black person that say they're a doctor, I will be looking at it like, nigga, that's just, I don't know, bro. Where your paperwork at? Right. I ain't got to show you nothing. Go ahead and finish playing this tape.
Because I don't give a fuck about it.
You gotta
Now,
get a
to my
couple.
doc squad, my fan base, my folks, my village, it's very simple. I went to a school, Argosy University, completed an entire program. I went back online to get my official transcripts because I was applying to a law school many years ago to be a professor there. And I had to provide my transcripts, right, to get hired.
Right.
And I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts. I need my entire thing. And there was no school. I was like, okay, I'm confused. I Google. It says this school has been shut down. I said, oh, well, they got to have records. I mean,
Stop it right
they were
there. So convenient. Go ahead.
Hey, what she doing right now is what you do when you applying on a job resume. And you applying for a job that you good and well ain't qualified for.
Right.
But you go and you say, you know what, I worked for XYZ Communications Company and I was the vice president for 5 years, but it shut down.
Did she say the name of it?
She didn't say the name of it.
It's a Gosi or something like that.
Yeah, she said the name of the
Oh,
college.
she did.
A college that people say is gone, but you can go on. It's a certain website you can go on and receive all your records. From. I'm saying
So what she did was she went and did the research on the university that does not exist anymore,
Right.
and think that she could just come and just pull this lie over the top.
Come.
Like, I mean, of course, we've been sitting and laughing, of course, because it is hilarious, but it's also a serious side to this as well. Is that a ton of our people that we look up to been lying? You know what I'm saying, about having the credentials to lead us and to fix us. You understand? And thank the Most High for Commander Jenny Yohana. You know what I mean? Who's a real general, who's a real priest, and who truly served Christ. You understand? Because he is a real doctor, even though he don't call himself a doctor. He's a real doctor in this. He has found a recipe to be able to fix black men.
Right. That's a fact.
He has found a recipe in being able to fix black women.
Right.
Hispanic men, Hispanic women, Native Indian men, and Native Indian sisters. And brother, that is the truth.
I'm right.
You know what I'm saying? You can take all the medicine in the world, but the one piece of medicine that we need to be able to take as a people is the truth. About our identity, about the God that we supposed to be following, about how we fix our relationships, about whether we should vote and not vote. We're gonna be going into that as well. Like that is the whole point of the ISUBK. That's
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the hate that we receive, Karakar, we supposed to receive this hate. Right. Because Christ said in the scriptures and the records that know of a surety that you are going to be hated. Didn't he say that? That's in the Bible. So you already know once you get that oil poured on your head, man, don't expect to be loved by people.
Right.
So I ain't sure if brothers come in here, not IG, and expect to be loved. You ain't getting no love, not from the world. You know, not because this world right here is about white supremacy.
Damn right.
Religion about white supremacy. And the only way to combat that is brothers who understand the Most High.
Right.
Get my point? And who are really serious about fixing their people. This sister ain't serious. She's not serious about fixing anybody, y'all. This sister is like once again, like preachers who are not really truly men of God, even though they call themselves pastor and this, that, and other. You go ask them questions about the Bible, brother, they can't answer them for you. Which means they, you know what I'm saying, they under falsehood as well. You see what I'm saying? And so what this sister is doing right here, what this is all about, brothers and sisters, is a hustle.
That's right.
That's all she doing. You know what I'm saying? You got some of our people, man, that don't care about us. And when they don't care, man, they'll tell you they so-and-so just to be able to hustle you. You get my point? And so this is serious, man. Y'all down?
She was also on Joe Budden's other one where she's bragging about like not working up under a licensure that which you have to work up under to be a true psychologist, because it's a board that governs, you know what information you give to people, right? So she's bragging about that and making and the amount of money she's able to make, without working up under that license and being having to answer to anybody about the advice or anything that she gives to any of her clients.
Sure, nice.
Man, play the rest of that tape if y'all could. Go ahead, Ramon. Please. As it pertains to the topic. If it's not, then we'll take it after we do the story. Go ahead, play the French Planet tape.
Accredited when I attended the school. They were accredited when I finished the program. I go and look, there is a third party that has the records. Why I contact the third party, that third party only holds records for 2 years. I was past my 2 years. So that means that I had no access to records. And then I contacted, financial aid. You can't make up financial aid. It shows that I paid for a doctoral program alongside my master's program and my undergrad program. And they said, we can fully refund you your money under one circumstance. We give you your money back. You don't get credit for not a class, a course, a program you took in this university, at this institute. So do you want us to refund you? Or do you want us not? I said no, because I didn't want to risk the chance of them saying, well, we're going to give you back your money, and it wipes out your entire program. Luckily, I had, I do this with all of the schools. I had downloaded from the actual student portal my transcripts at that time. And I was able to get just about all of my transcripts, including up to like dissertation. But everything else, there's just no holding take for any of our records, which I think is completely no, that's fine. And it's not even, I think it's completely effed up. Just in
They
general.
are going to kill you online
it?
this week. They're going to say she has no records. They just want to hate you regardless.
No, that's fine. And it's not even that there's no records that I don't. The school had a third party that carried the records only for a limit of 2 years. So it's not me, it's any student that.
Yeah, hell of a liar. Stop it right there, Ryan. Give him the mic.
You can tell like it's definitely a lie, because even if the school was closed down, you'll still have record that you still took the course for certain programs. There's no such thing as a school having a third party program of transcripts. That's a lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once you pay for that program, pay for that course curriculum, that's yours.
I mean, and
You know what
it's,
I'm
really,
saying?
it's really just a knock on our intelligence as a people, where the sister think that she can just get up here and just continue to just carry on with it. You understand, Lamont?
Well, man, usually like when you graduate, like high school, middle school, college, or any type of large event that's going for a career, you get one in paper. You know what I'm saying? If you go to any doctor's office, they have a paper mounted on their wall. So like they don't just get it off a line, they get it when they finally graduate the program.
That's it.
So she should already have a physical copy.
Why don't why don't she just say that she's just not a doctor? She just, Keisha from the hood that just wants to give advice. Bad
That's
advice
it.
and on top of that. You understand? Like the whole point of calling herself a doctor, she does that so it's supposed to translate to our people that you got to listen to her. You see what I'm saying? You know that on Cam Newton then when she got to talking.
Right. This
This
a doctor talking.
Right. They felt like they had to be quiet. You get my point? Meanwhile, this sister don't know what the hell she talking about at all. You know what I mean? Y'all already thought you was gonna say something?
Like I said, if I
Please.
could, she got a chain on that got DOC on
I know what that
She the
is.
DOC.
I could the DOC now.
Listen,
She got the formula.
let's get. Did y'all find a video of Paul Pierce? Let's go to that next. Now, the fact that she even got a chain on that say DOC, get me right on, man. This sister is sick. You're looking at mental illness at its finest right now. You understand? She wore a chain on the Breakfast Club that say DOC. Like you're you overdoing it. Damn.
Doubling down, quadrupling down.
Hey,
High energy.
that is crazy work out.
It's probably on her license plate. too.
Go ahead and play that thing.
Right, the license plate, take that.
Dating,
Dating, but single.
enjoying my life. I have really good companions.
How many are you dating right now?
I'm not exclusively committed to anyone, but I have one guy that I have dated off and on for 5 years.
We got her.
We've dated for 5 years off and
So
on.
you was his work for 5 years? You been his work? You still his work?
Oh my gosh.
I know what's going on now.
Cheyenne Bryant is known for her strong views on dating and relationships. Well, Paul Pierce had serious questions, revealing she was pretty much in a 5-year situationship. Social media users question if she's even qualified to give dating and relationship advice.
That's right, honey. She's not qualified. I like the Cheyenne, but girl, 5 years, honey, and no commitment.
Turn this off.
No, and you said you're not exclusive.
I just wanted the part with Paul Pierce. Can you forward it to that part? Or was that?
I think
That was it in the beginning. He said, I know what that is.
Yeah, it was a part on there where he cold checked it, but don't worry about it. No, I ain't no. Well, let's go to the brother's question, and we move to the next story.
So this brother, I'm trying to fill the brother out. or whatever. But he checked in with us a little bit earlier, said it. He trying to get into the school or whatever. A brother named Juan.
What city?
From Chicago. He's trying to get into school from Chicago. He asked. So I gave him the number to the school. He actually asked a question. So
go ahead. What's his question?
The question was,
you gave him the number to the school?
Yeah, Connell Cons.
No sweat.
It was a 2-part question. They kind of together.
No
How do I know if I'm a part of the 144,000? And he said, I love the Most High and want to serve Him. How do I know if I'm worthy to rule with our King Yahweh Shai when He returns?
Well, first thing you want to do, brother, if you out there listening, is you want to come get in class.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You want to come get in class. And the scriptures say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. Right. So the only way you're going to know if you wanted 144,000 is to come in this school and be tried and tested. I think we were just talking about that. We were just talking about, you know what I'm saying? How when you come up in here, you're going to be hated. You understand? So expect to be hated. I don't know. I ain't sure if you got a woman or not. She might stick with you. She might not. You know what I'm saying? But what you're going to have to do, brother, is be prepared to serve the Lord.
That's right.
And we got a brotherhood in here. You know what I'm saying? That brother is, man, next to none. You know what I'm saying? We had, as a matter of fact, Commander Jenny Hanna just rose 4 of these men up to captains. You get my point? So you come into a brotherhood, man, that's going to get you right if you want to get right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you just got to come in here, man, and, you know, come in here and come make it work. Anybody want to say something on that to the brother? All right, no sweat.
Yeah, so so we gave you he gave you the phone number, which is 708-299-5821. And we're at 9909 Roosevelt Road, you know what I'm saying, in Westchester, Illinois, Suite 101.
That's it. Just call that number. And when you call that number, you're going to get all the information for class, the time, the date, all that. You know what I mean? So we be in the game. All right. Lamar.
Come on, sir. Next up on the queue is we have a cat named Sean Gathright. His defense team argued that he should be kept in prison for labor.
This was crazy.
I believe he was fighting. They were trying to give him like the needle, put him down.
Right.
Yeah.
And instead the defense team wanted to use his defense and just use it for labor.
You got the back. Backstory. Go ahead.
So this the cat. Him and 3 other people killed that rapper Julio Fulio.
Okay.
Popular rapper in Florida.
Okay.
And I guess he was supposed to be like a quote unquote good guy,
right?
Good grades and summer camp and shit like that.
Right.
You know, of course, you listen to drill rapping, and you know what I mean, and he did what he did.
That's it.
Got life or the death penalty, and he broke down in court as you can see.
Yeah, and Florida, the wrong place to get sentenced in. Somebody give me right on that. Them devils down there don't play. You know what I'm saying? Anything when you crossing that Mason-Dixon line, brother, they is trying to hang you. Okay, go ahead. Let's check it out.
Abilities, things like that. Do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in classification, but as former warden and even as a jail administrator. He's someone that's young, he's healthy. In reality, we need that labor, we need that sweat equity, and we will put him out there to work because we do have an aging prison population, jail administration. We have that. So we put these young individuals to work and get some sweat equity out of them since they are young and actually can do the work.
And then we talk about Mr. Gathwright's age, physical abilities, things like that. Do you think that the
sweat?
Go ahead, Raj Karar.
Young brothers out there, you got to come to the truth. You got to come into the truth because because if not, you're gonna be some white man sweat equity.
Yes.
Like I can't believe that. Like he had a death sentence, but they said no, keep him alive so he can work himself to death.
That's the point. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the fact that this cat had the audacity to get up there and use those words,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was a defense attorney. I don't know what he was.
I believe that was his own defense.
That was his own defense
to keep him alive.
Damn. So his own defense got up there and said that like that. Like he didn't get up there and say, you know, this cat is young. He made a mistake. he should be kept alive so we can fix him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He got up there and said he should be kept alive so we can use his labor.
Con.
You get my point once again, and this is his defense. And he said that, brothers and sisters, with a straight face. You understand? Like, you supposed to know, you know what I'm saying, that the spirit that these people are in right now, man, I could tell you, they are tired of hiding who they truly are. I'm
That's
coming
a
to you,
fact.
Priest. They are tired of hiding who they are. You understand what I'm saying? And for him to get up there and use them words, brother, it means what we've been telling you in the ISUPK since 1969, that we are still in slavery.
Damn right, sir.
You get my point? And then you look on the brother's face right there, like Awalam was saying, you can see that this cat right here, you know what I'm saying, is a good kid. You know what I'm saying? A good kid that got caught up in something, and now he's on his way to spend, listen to me good, Karakar, he on his way to spend the rest of his life in prison. You understand? And what's so crazy is the brother just asked the question, how do you know you part of the 144? You supposed to look at a video like that and say, I don't want to be that.
Right.
I don't want to end up to where I'm throwing my life away for nothing.
Right.
And then I will give me right on this. You said he was a part of Unaliving, where they killed a drill rapper.
Yeah, it's a popular rapper in Florida who's known for like taunting his ops that's dead and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he was it was his birthday, I believe.
Right,
his birthday, the rapper birthday. They went to a hotel.
Yeah,
he was like on live and whatever.
That's it.
Got his location.
That's it.
Swerved down on him.
Man, listen, again, all this is taught behavior. You get my point? If you want rappers to influence other kids to taunt, this is where we at now. This is how destroyed we are as a people, to where we at a place where, you know, there are cats who are taunting other cats' death are getting rich and famous. You understand? And this is what white supremacy want our young boys to believe is okay. Lamont.
And the fact that the attorney said that, you know, all the people in the prisons are getting a little too old for this labor.
Oh my God.
Is going to show you that they're trying to fill the prisons back up with young, fresh men.
That's it.
You know, and make sure they can do more free labor. The prison system has just became another slavery camp.
That's it.
You understand? They making sure it's either the grave, on the scene, on the spot, on the streets.
I'm sorry.
Or
infamy, the other one with scripture where it say they hid in prison house.
So either they're gonna put you down in the streets and let your dead body just lay there.
That's it.
Or they're gonna make sure you go straight to the pen where you gotta work your entire life.
That's it.
You understand, for free labor instead of just being, you know, executed on the spot like they used to do.
Well, that's what they doing with the cats that's in prison. They using their labor. He letting you know that these other cats is dying off, and we need a fresh crop of young men to replace them. You understand? I'm coming to you, Priest. They need a fresh crop of young men to replace these cats. You understand what I'm saying? And now let me tell you something. This cat right here, he said this in the courtroom, right? So what do you think these cats is saying behind closed doors about black youth?
Good night.
You understand? The scriptures say that these people take crafty counsel against our people. Don't the scripture say that? Like, you can only imagine what these devils is saying behind closed doors about, you know what I'm saying, our youth. And make no mistake, there's over 2 million black and Latino men in prison. All of that right there is a conspiracy, you know what I'm saying, that America has had for a very long time. The minute they wrote in the Constitution that slavery was abolished, except, you know what I'm saying, for a crime, brother, they got to working on what they could do to make sure that we still stay enslaved.
That's a fact.
And they've been running a hellified system to make sure that we fill up the prison. You understand? Rhyme.
No, I was gonna say what you're breaking down so heavy because that's why Christ said, "Let your light shine before men, so that men can see your good works."
That's it.
We're at a time right now that young men needs role models. You understand me? Young men needs men to look up to. Because people look up to rappers and, you know what I'm saying, gangsters, drug dealers. It's time for young black men to look up positive black male role models.
Yeah, I'm right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's, if I could, before that, Cap,
please get out.
I don't know if you remember a couple months back, we went over a story where the private prisons were suing different states. You know what I'm saying? Because when they build those private prisons, they're promised a certain amount of prisoners.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Those prisons are built on a population of people
Right.
that are going to be in prison to do the labor, and they get paid off of every bed that's filled.
That's a fact.
So when a state does not deliver the promised amount of prisoners, the
Mhm.
private prison sues the state for the money that they lost.
Damn
So
right.
it's up to the state to guarantee that they're gonna have heads in those beds.
Man, listen, what you bringing out so heavy. I was just watching the interview that Tupac did. I know y'all probably seen this, where he was talking about how the town that he was locked in at Clinton Correctional Facility
Mhm.
was basically an all-white town, and everybody in the town, this is how they lived. You know what I'm saying? They lived off the economics that they got from the prison. And what's sad is it'd be a ton of these sundown towns that we ride through. Man, listen, ride through the cornfield, you know what I'm saying, long enough, you're gonna see a big building where it's a ton of our brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, locked up in that prison. You understand? And it's feeding, like Pac was bringing out, this prison is feeding everybody in the town. You know, now, if that prison was there, these people would just be poor white trash. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they said they're gonna go ahead and take our destruction, our blood, our youth, and profit off of it. Now, how do we stop this? We stop it by doing something that we fighting to do, and that's get away from these goddamn voting polls.
Damn right.
You understand? What you don't understand, you worried about our people on there crying about voting, when meanwhile the cats that you voting, they making sure that your sons end up in prison. You understand? They making sure that it happens. You understand? Like, we got to step away from them damn voting polls and turn back to the Lord. Now, turning back to the Lord is it's a concrete thing. It comes with rules. You can't just turn back to the Lord and say, well, I'm turning back to God and going to the imagination of your own mind. You know, like we was talking to the sister at the table. She said she talked to God in the closet. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain to the sister, man, you talking to yourself, a demon.
Right.
In that damn closet. You understand? Like, if turning back to the Lord is turning back to the rules that the Lord put in place in order for us to be a strong society.
right.
And that's why the ISUPK is so strong, because we are men of honor that are governed by rules.
Damn
And
right.
we go then and teach our women to be women of honor that are governed by rules. Like, this is how you stop your youth from going and filling up these prison systems, by turning back to the Lord and doing what the Lord says.
Right.
You get my point? Where we at with it?
Con, this is an older video of basically white people's thoughts about.
Oh,
us being
let me get that scripture for me.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
Go ahead.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
The people what?
Robbed and spoiled.
We rob what? Of our nationality. Spoiled means destroyed. Once you take away our nationality, our identity, you know what I'm saying, we become spoiled, which is destroyed, because we have no clue on who we are. So basically, we just whatever America has designed us to be. Whatever education they want to give you, you know what I'm saying, you take it and you learn that, and you become an American. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't brought here to be an American. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't put you in slavery to be an American.
Right.
He put you in slavery to overcome slavery for our forefathers' disobedience from not keeping these commandments. You get my point? So we supposed to come over here and find the Most High. And we definitely ain't gonna find the Most High by going in the damn church on Sunday morning praying to the same God that the Ku Klux Klan is praying to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You will tell us, well, now we praying to a different God. Now you ain't. You understand? You praying to the same God. How do you know? Because when you pray to that white Jesus, who is benefiting off of praying to white Jesus the most? You understand? The Klan is. Now you finding out that the damn people who work in the White House and who work in the House of Representatives and Republicans and all that, now you finding out that they Klan members. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you're so shocked by that. You understand? Yeah, you find out that they took off the damn suits, the damn white sheets, and put on suits and sitting up there in the damn Senate, you know what I'm saying, taking a pen, writing laws to destroy the whole fabric of the black family because they're against us. But yet you in church praying to their God, thinking that their God is going to be beneficial for us. And now you look up in 2026, you in the complete jam, and then you getting mad at us because we come out and tell you it's time to serve the nigga God. It's time to turn away from their God and give their God back because that God ain't working for us.
Right.
And it only gets worse from here. I hate to tell you. You know what I'm saying? You looking at Donald Trump like he is the only white supremacist in America. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, white supremacy is what put him in office.
That's right.
You understand? That whole damn country is white supremacist. Right? Like, what world are you? Get out of this damn fantasy. That's what the prophets of the Lord, we are here for. That's what Commander Jenny Hanna is lead blacks and Hispanics for, is to wake you up out of this fantasy that you living in before it's too late. Because again, it only gets worse from here. You understand? Read.
They are all of them snared in holes.
All of them what?
Snared in holes.
Nobody know who in the hell you are. You understand? Nobody knows what happened to the Israelites after 70 AD. All they know is that they ran into Africa, and that's pretty much it. But listen, man, the scriptures say that if you don't see the sun or the moon, then the Lord say you shall no longer see my people. I'm paraphrasing. But nobody knows what happened to the Israelites after 70 AD, after the Roman Empire put an end to the state of Israel. You get my point? But we did the research, and the research that we did was so strong, we found out that the damn people that left Israel in 70 AD is sitting right over here in America with no goddamn identity, fitting the prophecies to a T.
Oh my God.
This shoe fits us right here. You know what I'm saying? To be men that got a moral compass, brother, this fits us very well.
Yeah, I'm right.
You understand? Any more on that?
Come on.
Read.
They are hid in prison houses.
They are hid where?
In prison houses.
That's how you know that your religion is garbage. That's how you know that worrying about a 1964 voting bill is garbage.
Right.
That's how you know your whole world is garbage, because your sons are ending up in prison houses. Well, you know what I'm saying? This society and the things that we doing in this society is not working for us. Right. And the Lord is showing you the end result. Like you looking at this video right here, the one with the brother there. This brother looked like, what was he, 19, 20 years old?
Come.
You know, 19, 20 years old. This brother just threw away his life for nothing, right? And the reason why he threw away his life, because the leadership that black people have is just that ridiculous. You don't have any leadership.
Right.
That's the reason why our daughters are whores. Poor leadership. It's the reason why a young cat go to jail, be 21 years old, and some judge sitting there giving him 75 years or the death penalty. Why? Because the leadership has failed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So for those, man, you know, like the brother asked his question, how did he become one of the 144? Get a brother a hand, because that was an excellent question. That means what we're doing in the ISUBK is working, because these young cats now want to find another way out of this. And guess what, brother? We have an avenue out of this. We got an avenue, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that you don't end up 16 years old in a damn casket, brainless, life over, you know, over nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got the antidote to make sure that you don't sit in some damn courtroom, get 80 years, and then go in your cell and cry crocodile tears, because we know that's what you're gonna do.
That's right.
And this cat right here, man, listen, they're gonna get to him in that joint. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he ain't even built for that. They're gonna eat him alive up in there.
Right.
You okay? Any more on that?
They are for a prey.
They are for a what?
For a prey.
For a what?
For a prey.
No, a prey meaning we ain't doing nothing but get eaten alive in this place right here, because the people that's leading us, our politicians and our religious leaders, they are whores. And they will sell the poor black people out basically for a good career, to be able to get some decent salary. But as far as them caring about what actually happens to the ghetto, all you got to do is ride through the ghetto and see that politics is pointless.
Right.
Okay, where we at on this, Lamar? Let's go.
Come on. So we got a video from back in the day of a white lady telling her the true feelings of white people about slavery.
Yeah,
let's being on the plantation.
Let's get it.
Paint a picture for us of what it was like on the plantation in your early days.
It was a lovely, happy time living in open spaces with many lovely colored people and animals and flowers and fields. My father had everything thoroughbred, from the pigs, horses, the dogs, and the people had to be thoroughbred. And we would get into a buggy with him and drive to the plantation from what we call the pine land where we lived. And we would spend every Saturday, this was, and we would spend a day and we would have a heavenly time. And old April, he was the dairyman. That's all he did. All he did was to skim the cream over these great big bowls of clabber and put them in the wooden churn and churn this marvelous fresh butter. That was April's job. He didn't do anything else but love us and skim the cream.
If you could, would you paint a
Stop it right there. Come on, Roman Juan. Get me right.
Point out the elephant in the room, Salakia. The sister, I mean, not the sister, Salakia, that Edomite, when she first came on, she said, I remember the days with the colored people and the animals. Like she put them together as if the colored people and the animals were simultaneously put together.
That's exactly what she telling
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what she telling you. Listen, she said, first thing came out her mind when he asked about the plantation, she said these was lovely times. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, we play videos like this to show you the psychosis of these people that you live in now.
Right.
Like, you couldn't tell her that having human beings as slaves was wrong.
Right.
You understand? Now, this is somebody's grandmother. What you think she taught her grandchildren? You get my point? Like, racism passes on from one generation to the next.
That's right.
America can't run without racism.
That's right.
If they was to put us on an equal playing field with them, then we would naturally take over America. Don't you know that? Like, black people, we are a blessed people. We are. There's no race of people more gifted than black and brown people.
That's right.
So if they was to put us on an equal playing field, they know that we would take over their country. Now, do you think they fought all these wars to just hand you over their kingdom? Like, what in the hell are you even talking about? You understand? They did all them wars: Civil War, World War I, World War II, put you into slavery for 400 years. They did all this to establish their kingdom. Now, what make you think they're gonna do all this and just say, "Here, black people, go ahead and take this kingdom"? Because that's what you're asking them when you saying, give us equal rights as far as voting.
Right.
Give us an equal playing field. Why would the devil give you an equal playing field?
Right.
You get my point? Like, these are people of ours, brother, that are not intelligent. You want to know what intelligent is? You're looking at it right now. You understand? You're looking at some brothers in here. I'm surrounded around men that know that whole trying to join white America is not a real reality. You understand? And brothers and sisters, we gotta get up out of this, because again, I said it a few minutes ago, this don't get better. Like, Donald Trump already told you, we're gonna make America great again. And they already making the steps to do that. Taking away, you know what I'm saying, making it hard for you to be able to vote. That's part of making America great again. We had one of the senators come out and say, what? He want to put young black kids, you know, take away their phones and have them working in the fields all day. You just heard a white man get up there and say something about, you know what I'm saying, we need his blood. I mean, his sweat and tears instead of putting him to death, right? Do you understand where the hell you living in?
Right.
You don't understand where you living at. You are in a full out fantasy. You in the what they say, the matrix. You are in the damn matrix, and you are totally out of touch with reality. And so when you look at the ISBK, the prophets of the Lord, we the brother on the end of the bed when the fire is burning in the house and you sleep. We the brother on the end of the bed shaking your leg and throwing war on you, trying to wake you up. You know what I'm saying? Before these people come with the final solution.
Yeah, I'm right.
And they're coming with the final solution.
Yeah, I'm right.
Y'all were done?
Hey, Cap, what's so heavy about what you're saying, sir, and what I analyzed through this video is that white people don't have no issue, you know, with living among you.
Right.
But it's only, you know what I'm saying, when you they servant.
That's
it's
it.
only when you they slave.
She said that was a happy time. And listen, with a straight face. You ever seen that picture of the white girl they show? Well, she about 8, 9 years old, and the cat is sitting there hanging, and the little white girl looking up, smiling. That's her. That's like they don't even. These people don't look at you as a human being. Right. And if you living with people that don't look at you as a human being, you can never coexist with that.
Right.
Y'all were done. I'm sorry.
No, you got to serve, because you know what you're bringing out is super heavy, because black people, like you said, black people living under the illusion that white people want to, coexist with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you look, like she said, that's such a happy time.
Yeah.
If you look at in the 60s and the 50s when they was trying to desegregate the communities,
yeah,
white people had a disdain for having to go to school with you.
That's it.
And to sit in a restaurant next to you.
Right. They had riots.
Come.
These people had riots to not go to school with you. You understand? Like when you tried to come in their stores and force them to take your black dollars, you know what I'm saying? They would beat you over the head. Even though your black dollars was gonna get them rich. They didn't want your black dollars. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, who was all this forcing this? The civil rights leaders. And we keep telling you the civil rights leaders of the 60s were the dumbest leaders amongst black people. You seeing the effects of it right now. And really, you seen the effects of it decade after decade. You get my point? You posed it. Martin Luther King spoke about a dream. The white man said, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and flood your neighborhood with crack cocaine. That's a hell of a dream for you. You see what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and to put all your sons, you know what I'm saying, in prison and call them super predators in the early 90s. You understand? Like this place is, man, brother, this is a horror story I experienced here in America. This is like a book that you read from page 1 to 200. And then it ain't nothing but horror in it from the beginning all the way to the end. That's a fact. And I'm like, imagine you living in America, but imagine reading about America. You get my point? Matter of fact, you can read about America. All you got to do is go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter of Karakah. I think that's where you read about it, where the Lord said if we disobeyed him, that he was going to put us under this hell. And everything in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, it match our experience here in America. The point of it is to go to show you is you are to never disobey the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The God of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian. Or this is what you receive. Where we at with it?
Let's go. The next topic we are going into is the Tampa police ignored a man drowning but saved the dog.
Oh my God! Let's go.
Yeah,
this was heinous. Go ahead, Rama. Come on, get in.
I just wanted to say, I didn't even hear about this until this week. You know what I'm saying? Captain Marquardt called me on this topic, and then I had to do the research, of course, because I'm in the media team, and this is one of the most heinous things I ever heard in my life.
That's right.
When I actually seen the video, the court case, the mother crying, understanding that when y'all see this same cop that allowed this guy, allowed this to happen to this guy, saved the dog a week or two later. Earlier. I'm sorry. So, just if you don't want to see nothing like this, I ain't gonna tell you to turn it off. But this to me was something that was real heavy when you sent it to me, Cap.
Yeah, right. Let's get it. Let's get it.
34 drowned in Tempe Town Lake, Arizona. This happened on May 28, 2022. Bicking's mother recently settled a lawsuit. The lawsuit was with the city of Tempe. It alleged Tempe police officers ignored Bicking's pleas. Officers reportedly told him, "I'm not jumping in after you." Bickings was unhoused. He died in the lake. The lawsuit claimed officers refused to enter the water. This incident followed a prior Tempe police dog rescue. The dog was rescued from the same lake days earlier. The city of Tempe agreed to the settlement. Specific terms were not publicly released. No criminal charges were filed against the officers. Follow for daily true crime updates. Sean Bickings.
What we doing, Aki? AJ?
Cat, we shouldn't be surprised that the dog's life is more valuable than a black man. They show you that over and over again. Man, go ahead and if you kick a police dog while it's biting you, they might kill you.
That's a fact.
Don't let it be a golden retriever.
It's like Ryan will come to you next tomorrow.
He said spot on.
Man, that's what Lamar.
Okay, just going back to the video we watched prior about the white lady talking about her life and her experience when she was talking about everything being thoroughbred. She said the pigs, then she said the dogs, and she said another animal. Then she said even our people, they're thoroughbred. Like even in the order of operations of things of how she thinks, all those animals were more important than the black man that they had in captivity at the time.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Again, like Roman was saying, before we played the video, this is pretty heinous and hard to watch. But the reality of it is that our people need to watch this. You know what I'm saying? Because we suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You get my point? And we're trying to join an empire that is showing you that a golden retriever's life or a pit bull's life mean more than yours. This is a reality that you need to see. They sat there, the police supposed to serve and protect. Black people pay taxes, don't they? Police get paid from these taxes. Listen, when they gonna start serving and protecting? You get my point? Because a man lost his life, you know what I'm saying, when he didn't have to. Now, it's just one story. This happened back in 2022. But the thing of it is, things like this is happening in America every day. Every day, a story like this is happening, but you don't hear about it until years later. You understand? And again, you need to see this, black man, you know what I'm saying, so you can understand why would you now take yourself and join a military that believes a dog's life is more important than yours? Because don't think that you're any different from the brother that drowned. Like we all the same people. You understand? If a black man do a crime right now, get away with it, and you get off work and walk up the block, you going to jail for 50 years. You get my points, which goes to show you that we are all tied together. So when something happened to one of us, it happened to us all. Now you should be, story like this is supposed to make you get serious about serving the Lord. You get my point? Not feel sad. You can feel sad for the brother's life or whatever the case may be, but look at the reality of what the Lord is trying to show to you. The Lord is talking to us every day, and brother, we not listening. All we want to do, we want to get high. You see what I'm saying? We want to serve marijuana, you know, and play video games all day and smoke weed and think that is, you know, something important in life to do. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, brothers is drowning to death. Right. You get my point? They drowning to death, and yet a week earlier they went in the lake, same lake, and saved the dog. You're right, same police. And these the people that you believe that you're going to join. Right? The Lord said, who could make straight what I made crooked? The white man was made crooked. You can't change him. No matter how much you sing to him, no matter how much you dance for him, no how many jokes. Kevin Hart said right there and let the white man call him a nigga live on his ropes. Right. You know what I'm saying? That was another. It'd be so. That's what I'm saying. There'd be so many stories to get to. You see what I'm saying? He sat right there and took that on the chin. You understand? I don't even know what with these damn roasts they come up with. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Wrong One, you had your hand up. Please get down now.
Harp on it too much, but I just because I did the little research when you sent it to me. But Raj gonna play another video if he could, of course, that get a little bit more detailed in the situation. I forgot to send this, but it's only a couple minutes long. But the brother was of course, I don't know if nobody know, he was homeless. The man lived on the streets. Yeah. So and also he had a mental illness.
That's it.
So you know, a lot of this is stemming from the fact that they didn't want to go in because you're gonna see in the video he jumped into the water. Yeah, of course. So in their mind, the nigga jumped into a water, let him drown. Not knowing that the man had a mental illness, he was homeless, he was going through a lot of things at the time. So
that's it. Go ahead, play.
You remember this video from last year, a man drowning in Tippytown Lake while officers were on the shore.
Tonight, 1 year after that tragedy, the family of that man, Sean Bickings, is asking the city to do more to prevent future drownings. Our Fort Hatchett talking with his mother about what she wants from Tempe.
Next Sunday will mark 1 year since 34-year-old Sean Bickings drowned in Tippytown Lake, 2 days after he met with Tempe leaders.
He asked for help for himself and he asked for help for the other homeless people. Unfortunately, help didn't come soon enough for him.
Bickings' mother revisiting the lake where she lost her son.
Sean was my only child, and I worried about him all the time, endlessly. But never could I have imagined him dying the way he did.
Body camera footage from last May shows Bicking jumping into the water and swimming away from Tempe officers. Eventually, he cried for help, and none came. His family is seeking $3 million in damages from the city, citing tremendous grief. A Scottsdale police review determined the officers should not have gone in after Bickings, citing a safety risk.
I just wasn't able to come out. It was just too hard, and it still is.
Walking along Tempe Town Lake nearly a year later, the family worries still not enough is.
Stop it right there. I will on.
Come for good, Cap.
Go ahead.
I'm not surprised. In Tempe, Arizona, is a city in Arizona where niggas from other towns are known to move to.
Right.
I know a ton of people from my city that moved there. Tempe,
Arizona.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm not surprised that this is a racist police town.
Right.
The cops there say, "Oh, that's another nigga."
That's
Another
it.
Nigga. Yeah, I mean, so just the whole atmosphere of Tempe, Arizona, I'm not surprised.
Well, the video we played before this, the woman said, you know what I'm saying, you was a thoroughbred.
Right.
You know what I mean? She compared you to cattle. You know what I'm saying? And then what you again, do you think their mentality just changed? The brother said, he said, what do you need to be, he said, what do you need to be put on an even playing field? What does that look like? Well, according to Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, he said that America's supposed to hold true to the Constitution, right? Didn't he say that? Where every man was created equal. That's what the whole voting rights is about. Like the voting rights is about you're asking America to treat you fairly. You understand? And that's just saying something that's just not something that's ever gonna happen.
Right.
You're never gonna be treated fairly in this place. This is a story to prove it. You see what I'm saying? This is 2022 that this happened. What more do you need to see? You know what I'm saying? So this again, looking at this is supposed to motivate you to want to be separate from these people. Like Martin Luther King had a dream about one day white girls holding hands with black boys and vice versa. You see what I'm saying? I got a dream too. My dream is one day little black boys hold hands with little black girls and come together. You understand? Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? Girls get together with little black boys and Hispanic men get together with black men and rule the planet Earth. That's my dream.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And part of my dream also is while we ruling Earth, I like to see the people that had us in slavery go into slavery.
Damn right.
So Martin Luther King's dream is a little bit different from mine. Now, hopefully my dream come true. Y'all done?
It's so heavy of what you're saying, and going back to the other video that we just watched, you know, saying her talking about, you know, saying slavery times like it was a paradise, lets you know, like from a certain person's land, your hell and your destruction can be a paradise to somebody else. So you got to understand that, you know, saying in order for you to be in your paradise, somebody else got to be the ones that's suffering. You know what I'm saying? And that's what, like you just said, that's what needs to happen. The people that benefited from our people suffering, they need to see the flip side of that.
Well, listen, this cat came on here. He on my little Monster Midwest page. He said, "Keep dreaming, my boy." In other words, saying the dream I just said, I should just keep dreaming. Well, my response to that will be, you know, back in the 1600s, before America was started, the forefathers, they dreamed about America. You know what I'm saying? About having a strong white nation and a strong white kingdom. And guess what? We living in it, ain't we?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So dreams do come true. Now, you can say dream on. I hear you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the only one who can determine whether my dream is a reality or not is the Most High.
That's right.
And unfortunately, I don't know who you are, what you is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the Lord. You understand?
Right.
So the statement you making, I could care less. I'm a dream. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna do more than dream. You know what I'm gonna do with my yard?
What's that,
I'm
sir?
gonna make it a reality.
Damn right.
You get my point? I'm gonna make it a reality. Come on, my yard.
That's heavy, Cap. The man dreamt of going into space into the moon, right?
That's it.
A man looked at the sky and looked at the birds and said, "I dream about flying like a bird."
Damn right.
Somebody got tired of walking and got tired of feeding horses and dreamt that it was a way to get from Detroit to Cleveland in a couple of hours.
Come on.
Instead of a couple of days.
Damn right.
And guess what? They kept that dream and they kept forging forth and they made it a goddamn reality.
Man, listen, if you look up after World War II, America, of course, had become the world's #1 superpower, the most richest, powerful nation in the planet. During that particular time, though, China was one of the poorest nations in the world.
That's a fact.
You see what I'm saying? Look at China now.
Right.
In order for China is a superpower that's damn near, get me right on this, IG, that's neck and neck with America, are they not?
Wakanda.
You understand? And they was poor as hell. How did China become a superpower that became neck and neck with America? They did what all nations do when they're in poverty. They start loving each other more than they love anybody else.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And you look up and now they got a superpower, you know what I'm saying? That's neck and neck with America. So how you think blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians, how you think we become a superpower in there? We got to start loving each other more than we love anybody.
That's right.
You understand? Like we look at loving us more than we love our oppressor is wrong. You understand? When that is not wrong. You know what I'm saying? When you in hell, it's going to take the love of your brother and the love of your sister to come up out of hell.
That's right.
And in this place right here, we hate each other, which is why we have a hard time getting to where we need to be. We love our oppressor more than we love ourselves.
That's right.
How do we know? We crying about this damn vote in Louisiana and in Memphis.
Right.
You understand? When we should do the thing that any nation supposed to do when they being oppressed. General Hunter brought it out the other day when we was being oppressed in ancient Egypt. Moses convinced the Israelites to go serve their God, which means he walked away from the love of the Egyptians.
Right.
And if you are Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, the solution for us getting fixed is walking away from the love of walking away from wanting to be loved by America. You get my point? And when we focus on loving ourselves, man, we are on the own businesses in our neighborhood.
That's a fact.
We'll be able to teach our children something that they can, that's tangible. You know what I'm saying? Something that they can walk away with, namely repairing the family.
Right.
And teaching the children how the Lord really instituted marriage.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Oh,
this,
God.
this is what we need to turn back to. All that other stuff is frivolous.
Damn right.
You understand?
sir.
Come on, Karaka. Get Karaka. I might get Karaka a hand, man. Strong preaching prophet in here, man. Get down, bro.
Come. So what I want to say, what you saying so heavy. For any blacks and Hispanics that's out here watching this show right now, that comment that you just read, this is why you should stop trying to love a people that hate you.
Damn right.
They want you to stay under their foot, but yet you come up against us about how they can repent and how they can do these things. But deep down in their heart and their soul, they never want to be with you. They always want to be over you.
That's it.
That's all I want to say.
That's it. Where we at with it?
Come on. Next we have psychology behind the so-called white man's lack of empathy.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
A little puppy and stomped it right here to death in front of you. Most of you would need therapy. And I would be arrested probably faster than killing a black man for killing a puppy. Now, I want you to look at this photo very closely, and I want you to see who's in it. More important than the man hanging, because you got to understand the lynchings that occurred in America happened after slavery, not during. Thousands of lynchings happened after slavery, because this is a reaction to white fear of what we would do once freed. But we didn't create a vigilante group to take out white people, but they did create a vigilante group to take us out now that we're free. See, that happened after slavery. They were called the what? The Ku. They don't wear hoods anymore. They wear suits. But they're alive and well all over the world, even here. So look at who's in the picture. I want you to look at this little girl in particular. You can't see her closely, but she's actually grimacing. Like
I was just talking about
smirking.
that.
Wakanda.
Now, remember, let's go back to the puppy concept here. She would be loathed and torn up probably if this was a puppy,
Facts.
which means he's less than that.
Mhm.
Because she's not disturbed. This little girl is not disturbed by this, but she should be, shouldn't she? People always ask me, they go, Joy, what was the impact on white people? There it is. Right there. Can't feel any empathy for him. None, zero zip. There's a little one back here, even smaller. Because whatever she's been taught or told, socialized to believe, makes him no longer human. That's the greatest danger to white people, is that they can't feel it. And there's a reason why white people can't feel what we're talking about. My God, what would you then feel? It's tough. So I've got to believe, oh, it's all over now. It's not my fault. I don't benefit. It's not a big deal. Let's move on. It's not all of those things. But we don't say that to Jewish people. I dare you.
Sister, you know what I'm saying? Get a sister a hand.
I'm right.
Go ahead, y'all done?
Yeah, kind of a con. So if I could, like, you know, what the sister was bringing out, like, you know, it kind of just got me in the mindset of thinking, like, you know, just all of these people that, you know what I'm saying, that constantly want to say that, like when it come down to white people, it's like, you know, they don't have any empathy, you know what I'm saying, for what happens to black people. So it's like, for you even, you know what I'm saying, feeling like a white person can actually, you know what I'm saying, understand what the black plight is and what we going through and what we speak upon, of course they're gonna tell you constantly, you know, get over it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? You guys should pull yourself up by your bootstraps and get over it, because they don't have any compassion. And it reminds me of the scripture in the Bible where it talks about, you know, Esau only thinking about his belly. You know what I'm saying? Because if something makes them feel good, they don't care, like, you know what I'm saying, what it hurts you. You know what I'm saying, for them to get, you know what I'm saying, what is good for them, and what good looks good and tastes good to them. You know, they don't care how much pain you got to go through. Just like the lady before saying, like, oh, it was beautiful, but she's not looking at Miss Ann and the life that Miss Ann got to go through, you know what I'm saying, for you to live in your paradise.
That's it. Get a brother a hand. I will hey, well, before you said I will my y'all, can you get for me I should put enmity between our seed, and then because somebody else get for me what the Lord say, I created evil. Go ahead, Aj.
Come on, man, Cap. This just like validates the Bible even more. Like when you just really analyze like white people's behavior, and like the scripture that come to mind is the vessel of wrath fitted for destruction.
Oh, facts.
Like the earth cannot be a good place with the lineage of Esau still here.
Yeah.
Like in order for the earth to be a good place, white people cannot exist.
Right.
That's
and the sister, she just crystallized that for you. Like a little child is smiling, looking at a black man hanging from a tree.
Yeah.
And you think living with these people, you gonna have a good life?
That's it. Listen, man, get a brother a hand for that.
Right.
The one thing, you know what I'm saying, that I'm coming to your wrong one that the sister didn't understand. She did a great breakdown. What she didn't understand, though, she said that's what these children are being taught. Right? What she doesn't understand is that white people aren't taught, they're not taught this hatred. You understand? They're born with it.
Right.
It's a difference.
Right.
Somebody, again, it's like there's certain animals in the jungle that are what? Natural enemies. Hyenas and lions are natural enemies. It works good, you know what I'm saying, for the whole complex of the jungle. It's for them to be enemies. You understand? Like enemies is good, right? So trying to teach white people, you know what I'm saying, that they should love us or that they should change from what they're doing, like our lumber saying, is pointless. Like the whole point of us showing you this video, and the whole point, hopefully, that the sister is showing you, is for you, black people, to wake up and say that, man, there's no use in us trying to get together with them. You see what I'm saying? So then you wouldn't be worried about what? Voting.
Right.
You wouldn't be worried about trying to join America. None of that. Because you would say, well, these people ain't being taught this hatred. They're born with it. Now, what I'm telling you is in the Bible. I'm about to show you right now that the Lord made these people your enemy. They ain't taught to be your enemy. The Lord put it in their DNA for them to hate you. So you can't change them. But what you can do that we ain't been doing is learning to love yourself. Right. That you can do. Give me what you got.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 3 and verse 15.
It's going all the way back to the book of Genesis. Read.
And I will put enmity.
I will put what?
Enmity.
Enmity is hate. That's what enmity is. Read.
Between thee and the woman.
Between what?
Thee and the woman.
This is what the Lord said to the serpent. The serpent, for you Christians don't know, was the actual man.
Right.
That serpent, the white man carries that same spirit that the serpent, he was the serpent. The white man was Cain. The white man is Esau. You understand? He got just like you got a lineage that come from the Bible, he got a lineage that come from the Bible.
Right.
You understand? And it started with him being a serpent. Read.
And between thy seed.
And between what?
And between thy seed.
Read.
And her seed.
And what?
And her seed.
Her seed is Eve. You understand? The Lord said he was going to put hatred between us. And that's what you see. This is out of the book of Genesis right here. And that's what the Lord, so ain't no use of, it's pointless to try to even say, well, we going to show them all the things that they done to us, and then hopefully one day they'll change.
Right.
That just ain't going to happen, man. Right. When the Lord said he going to put, hey, you can't change something that God put in place, man.
Right.
You understand? You could drop that. What was the other one I called? You got that one?
Come on.
Read that one real quick.
I got Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
Can I start at 6, sir?
I think the one I'm looking for is Proverbs 16 and 4. Somebody get Proverbs 16 and 4. Read what you got.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7.
Go ahead.
I form the light and create darkness.
And what?
Create darkness.
Read on.
I make peace.
I make what?
I make peace.
Read.
And create evil.
And what?
And create
like
evil.
The Lord is the one that create evil. And there ain't no other people on the face of this earth that's more evil than the so-called white man. Right. And the Lord created him. Now, you might ask, why did the Lord create him? He created him to show you Israelites what happens when you disobey him.
Right.
And he go in the book of Deuteronomy. And well, this once again, this why you got to come to class. If you're a Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, we could break all this down for you, man. It's cool to go to school, to college, university, get the degrees. Don't be like Dr. Brian, you know what I'm saying? And be lying about a doctorate that you ain't got. Talking about the university burned down, the records burned down, the internet don't work, none of that. Don't be like Dr. Brian. Okay, just flat out lie. Like the sister sit there and she has a mental illness. I'm dead ass. Like she's sitting there on high popular radio shows, full out lying in front of millions of people with no care in the world. Again, she ain't doing nothing different than what your preacher doing.
That's right.
Your preacher getting up there every Sunday, and for the some of these churches got 20,000 people up in there, and he ain't got no problem getting up there every Sunday and lying. So she just following the same recipe that come from the church. You get my point? But again, there's nothing wrong with going to get a degree. There's nothing wrong with going to college, graduating high. You should do all these things. But if you are so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indians, you are part of the 12 lost tribes that lost their identity and went in slavery.
That's right.
So the one piece of education that you need, that we all missing, is the book of the Lord.
That's right.
The book of the nigger God, like we like to call it. Hell, we can go in the Bible and show you that God is a nigger in the Bible. That's not hard to do, is it, Captain Jared? Is that hard to do, Captain Ryan? You see what I'm saying? This is not hard. We could go ahead and show you that Jesus Christ is a nigga according to the Bible.
I'm right.
Not Middle Eastern, because you see they're trying to run off with that lie.
Right.
UPK, you've been showing you that Christ is a black man, and here they come with another lie. Well, he was a man of color, and I wouldn't say he was black. He was Middle Eastern. like they don't want to give you credit for nothing. Seeing that it ain't like, who could deny a black man and a Hispanic man's greatness? Like, you gonna try to deny our greatness?
Right.
You understand? Like, I mean, come on now. Did you get Proverbs 16?
Come on, I got you right here, sir.
Proverbs 16 and 4. We're gonna move on. Let's go.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 16 and verse 4.
Let's get it.
The Lord had made all things for himself.
The Lord made what?
All things for himself.
That's the Lord word. The Lord made all things. He made us. He made the so-called white man. Read.
Yea, Even the wicked.
Even the what?
Even the wicked.
Even the what?
Even the
White
wicked.
man is the wicked. America is the wicked. Read.
For the day of evil.
For the what?
For the day of evil.
See that he made this man just to punish you when you do wrong. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? He over the top of you now because we didn't did wrong. Now, boys and girls, I got to talk to you like Mr. Rogers now. See what I'm saying? That's how you Mr. Rogers talk on channel WGN. Was it WTT? I thought it was WGN. No, you right, you WTT. WTTW Chicago. Right? Mr. Rogers used to tell you, boys and girls, this is how I got to talk to you. You see what I'm saying? Guess what, boys and girls? If disobeying the Lord is what put the white man over top of us, guess how we get him off the top of us?
Right.
Boys and girls, let's learn a lesson here. Think doing what the Lord say will get this man from ruling over the top of us. What you think, IJ?
That's a fact.
I think that's about give me Captain Lamar, y'all give me right on that. I think that's the recipe, that's there from getting up under this rulership is let's start doing what the Lord say to do. And I think we'll be all right. Where we at with it?
Come on. We got a video of a Dr. Leona Tate.
She really a doctor? I got to question everybody. I'm sorry, brothers. Dr. Ryan that messed it up, bro. I got to any black or Hispanic tell me a doctor, I'm gonna be like, man, all right. Let me see your certificate. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
Come on, she's going over her testimony about what's happening over with the Civil Rights Act.
Let's do it.
On November 14 in 1960, I, along with two other 6-year-old girls, walked through an angry mob to integrate McDonough 19 Elementary School in the lower Ninth Ward of New Orleans. I was one of the McDonough 3, along with Tessie Prevost and Gail Etienne. We became part of history because our parents believed that we deserved an equal education, that we deserved dignity, and that we deserved a future without the chains of segregation. I went through something no child should go through to desegregate our state. And now, 65 years later, I'm watching as lawmakers attempt to go backwards and segregate us once again through disgraceful voting maps. Many of the supporters of this action seem to think the people believe them when they argue this is not about race. Let me be clear, none of us believe that. So now we move backwards with the Supreme Court decision that will go down as one of the most racist rulings in our nation's history. A decision that tells Black Louisianans that the representation we earned, that we marched for, that we bled for, can simply be drawn away by politicians with a pen. I am 71 years old, and I have spent my entire life in service to the idea that this country can be better than its worst impulses. I helped transform a school, I helped transform a city, and I have not given up on this state. But I need you to understand what it feels like to stand here, to have walked through that mob as a child, and to now watch elected officials do that same thing that the mob was trying to do. You have a choice in front of you. You can draw a map that reflects who Louisiana actually is, a state where Black voices belong in the halls of Congress, or you can draw a map that tells my grandchildren that your votes don't count, that their faces don't matter, that the progress I helped build with my own 2 feet as a 6-year-old girl can be erased at will. I walked through that mob once. I feel like I'm still walking through it. And I'm asking you, do not make me have to keep walking against you. Honor the people of this state and let the history you make here be one you can defend to your grandchildren too. Thank you.
Good night.
All right. Ryan, let Ryan get the mic first. Come on, Captain.
We've been telling y'all this since 1969. We told y'all it is time to gather yourselves together, old nation, not desire.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And not to mention, instead of going to the white man to beg them to like join them, we should also hold these preachers accountable. You know what I'm saying, for all the hardship that they put us through for this type of mess. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay.
Mark.
Okay. She talked about having to fight against the mob again. Like, when did we ever stop fighting against the mob?
Facts.
You understand? Didn't we have a whole bunch of Million Man marches? Didn't we have all these protests through the Black Lives Matter and all this? We've always been going against the system. You understand? So talking like this, we're going backwards. We've been staying the same for God knows how long in this country. You understand? She gets to see it. So she lived the entire experience of the Civil Rights Act. She should know that nothing changed in the first place. You understand? But that so-called love for the white man you have so embedded in your heart because of Christianity, you can't open your eyes to see it's a trap.
Right.
I'm coming to y'all, but I just want to say something. Did you see at the beginning of the video? And she's doing all this talking and all this deep. The white man sitting right there fixing. He doing it. Look at everything. He wasn't even paying attention to her.
Right.
Like with the point of he don't even care what she's saying.
Next.
Like, and then they in Louisiana, New Orleans, right?
Oh, God.
Okay, you black people that's down in New Orleans, Louisiana. I don't think you learn. I don't think the what is it called hurricane? I don't
Katrina.
think you learn from Hurricane Katrina about how these people feel about you. Okay, for some conspiracy theorists say that whole flooding was constructed. They say they blew up some walls and flooded your town out, but somehow the white town did not get flooded out where the white people live. And then when you try to run to the white town and run from the flood, they were standing on the bridge with shotguns.
Oh, God.
And was shooting black people. You ain't learned. You understand? Hurricane Katrina, that was 20-something odd years ago. So it's not, which I'm going to tell you, here's the thing of this. The psychosis is like, we don't got no hope in this place.
That's right.
Like for Hurricane Katrina that happened 20 years ago, and then to be sitting there trying to vote for a place that you know is racist against you, it means something that is very deep that we have to realize is that black people don't believe there's a God.
That's a fact, sir.
They don't. They believe that it don't get no better than our oppressor. Do you know what that means? That means that the world that the Lord created is meant to be ran by evil men.
Right.
And that the only way for us to get out of this is go stand in line and vote for a racist empire that you can see the Lord is crumbling piece by piece. If he wasn't crumbling it, why in the hell would the gas prices be as high as they are? Why would the food prices be as high as they are? You understand? Like the Lord is going to plague the hell out of America the same way he plagued H&E. That's how I know you Christians don't read that Bible. Because if you read that Bible, you would understand that you're in ancient Egypt, you dumbass.
Right.
You would understand that the white man is Pharaoh, you big dummy.
Right.
And what did the Lord end up doing to Egypt and Pharaoh? He destroyed it because they had the children of Israel in slavery. So what you think he gonna do to this place? You supposed to be making a mass spiritual exodus out of this place in a hurry. Now, what does that mean? Man, you better leave that homosexual lifestyle that the white man convinced you is okay, and that God in the New and Old Testament tell you is an abomination. You better put that weed, that cocaine down, the molly, all them drugs that you fit. So some of you, man, you can't even function without a damn drug.
Right.
The minute when you go to sleep, you got 7 different drugs flowing through your stupid ass brain. You can't even think straight. You understand? But yet you know how to go vote though. You understand? You're popping mollies and everything else, but you is standing in line ready to vote. Then you ain't that high. Damn. Once again, this happens right here, Captain Avalon, from poor leadership. The leadership that we have as black people is a clown show.
Right.
Like them preachers, instead of wearing alligator shoes, every Sunday morning they should show up with clown shoes on.
Right.
And then the people will be able to see, well, this is a clown up here teaching every Sunday. You understand, Avalon?
Man, Cap, to your point, like ain't no moving forward in America. And this is what I just can't understand. We came here as slaves. Like at one point in time, did it change in white people's mind that they're gonna look at us as human and say that we want y'all to be equal to us?
That's it.
I don't think that ever happened.
No, it hasn't.
But in black people's mind, it's like
It was a switch that went off in white people,
That's
and
it.
all of a sudden they don't hate you no more.
Yeah.
They don't look at you as a slave no more, and
Right.
they want you to just join in this empire.
Right.
That never happened.
Damn right.
And you can see it never happened because the condition of black people will tell you it never happened.
Damn right. Damn right. Give
Damn
it up.
right.
Give it up. Come on, man. Y'all talk to me.
Hey, it's like I said, and for that sister, you know what I mean, and no offense to the sister, you know, she's been lied to and brainwashed her entire life, because she's talking about how she faced that mob and walked through that crowd. I mean, and I'm sure what the sister went through trying to integrate them schools back in the days was a terrible thing. We've seen the videos, we done heard the stories, you know what I mean? But she has been told her whole life that she has did something great and helped change America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
So
it.
for her to come and try to give such a heartfelt speech to the grandchildren of the same people that spit on her
Yeah.
when she walked through them lines.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like for her to sit up her life and think that America has changed, it shows the disillusion that the leaders in the Christian church have put on that sister.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's
Because
it.
she's heralded as this big hero,
Yeah.
but she don't realize what she actually did was help destroy black education.
But let me tell you something. A lot of these cats you see arguing in New Orleans and Memphis and all over the country, it ain't that they think America didn't change.
Right.
They sitting up there doing all this crying and complaining because they know they checks about to get cut.
That's a fact, Cap.
A lot of Donald Trump, remember, he got it. One of the first things he did when he got up there is got rid of about 300,000 government officials. So all this complaining that you hear about these cats, it ain't because they care about the poor people in Gary, Indiana.
Mhm.
It ain't because they care about the poor people in Memphis.
Right.
It ain't because they care about the poor people in New Orleans.
Right.
These cats is worried about their government check getting cut by the government of the United States.
Cut on
That
gun.
is it. That is all. They ain't worried about the well-being of their people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they was worried about the well-being of their people, then they would turn to the Lord to fix that situation.
That's right.
How did Moses fix the Israelites? Did he say, let's go vote for the Pharaoh, for the new Pharaoh?
Right.
Did he do that?
Lie,
No, I don't
sir.
think he did. You understand? He told Pharaoh, let my people go serve the Lord.
Right.
And that's what we supposed to be doing as blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. It's time for us to go turn and serve the nigga God.
Damn right.
Get up out of this situation.
Damn right, sir.
God damn it. Come on, man. What we doing here? Come on, Ramawan. Please.
It's so heavy. Like first and foremost, that was Big Mama. Yeah, Cap talk about Big
Mhm.
Mama all the time. That was a sister, an older sister back in
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
You know, that fought, you know what I'm saying? And she went in front of those oppressors trying to plead a case.
Yeah.
Of course, Ecclesiastes 7:7 says that oppression maketh the wise man mad.
That's what it said.
Also, that the gift destroyed the heart. Civil rights was so much of the gift that destroyed black and brown households.
That's it.
That now I'm gonna show you how bad it destroyed us.
Come on.
She's pleading in front of the same people who took the civil rights from her.
Yeah.
She's pleading to them to give it back.
Yeah.
Give it back to me. Give it back to me.
That's it.
Not knowing that it's all what they took, what they gave you was always meant to be taken from you.
Damn
It was
right.
never meant to stay.
Damn right.
Damn right.
You got another joint?
Come on.
Let's get it.
A dude named Bakari Sellers quoted. No, I'm just
Now the
gonna say
brother,
it.
on here, he wanna quote the Apostle Paul. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I should deal with it and cut him to pieces. You don't know what the hell you talking about, man.
Come on,
You gotta
God.
leave me the hell alone, boy. I'm gonna mess your whole mind up with these scriptures. And you gonna run the Paul.
Right. Don't even understand Paul.
No, he don't. Well, what the Paul said about the Gentile, man, shut up.
Right.
Go ahead, Elijah.
Yo, God.
I want to deal with it. I want to get it. Yeah, man.
I gotta want you to, yeah.
Yeah, let's go, man.
A cat named Bakari Sellers gives his look on black people in America for the last 100 years.
Come on.
We are going to be the first generation to actually leave this country worse than the one that we inherited. And I think for Black millennials, the progress that our parents and grandparents gave us, that we're watching being ripped away from us, is something that our generation is going to have to really wrestle with in figuring out how we get out of this conundrum. If somebody fell asleep in 1896 and woke up today in 2026, they would simply say the only difference is now Negroes have a TV show and we wear nice suits. They swapped out Klan hoods for Brooks Brothers suits. And that is the problem. I mean, Plessy v. Ferguson was 7-1, and it gave birth to 50 years of Jim Crow. What we have with this court right now, what we're seeing is watching people who have fought and died and bled so that we would have access to the ballot box, so that we would have access to our voices being heard in Congress, being ripped away. And I think that there is a casual laughter from people we believe to be our friends on the right who are showing us true colors today, because the most sacred, or one of the most sacred acts you have in the United States of America is the ability to cast a ballot and elect someone and send them to Congress, the State House, or a mayoral seat that represents your interest. And now Black folks throughout the South are being silenced. And I don't find that to be a laughing matter. I think Ashley and I.
Where we going, Ryan? Come on.
This is the thing I'm gonna say about voting. You don't need to vote in order to have successful community.
Right.
You understand me? Because
Give it up.
East Indians owns 80% of all hotels across the United States of America.
That's it.
Now, one East Indian ever voted. Not one.
Yeah.
The Chinese own every major Chinatown all across the country.
That's it.
You don't see a Chinese politician at all.
That's it.
And these Black politicians, man, they ain't no better than white politicians. They work for them.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these politicians, they have no interest of helping Black people.
That's it.
The only interest of the people that actually put money in their pockets.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you go on to vote, what you're doing is you asking the very people to destroy you to fix you.
Right.
Like that has got to be the dumbest thing in the world. Well, I would love. Please.
I was gonna say, a Black politician is the same thing as a Black rapper. Whatever the record company tell them to push, that's what the rapper gonna do.
That's
Whatever
it, right.
the Democrats or Republicans tell a Black politician to push, that's what they gonna do.
Damn right. You know what I'm saying? Give them up. Give it up. You know what I'm saying? My y'all.
Hey, Cap, and the brother
Please.
said about we gonna be the generation that leaves this generation worse than the last one. Well, last time I checked, the last generation had crack cocaine put up in their neighborhood, and then the generation before that was in fighting for the, being misled by leaders for civil rights. The generation before that was Jim Crow, and then before that was slavery.
Right.
So show me where we got a generation that was in any type of good condition in this country.
That's it.
Because from the moment we landed, the moment we were kidnapped and brought onto these shores, generation after generation after generation have been used, abused, mishandled, misled, you know what I mean? And all over the board, and to the point where from the cradle to the grave, we don't have an equal shot and we live in hell.
Man, listen, what's so sad is I watched the video, you can see that the brother is just totally lost. You can listen to him talk. He's well educated, probably went to a couple colleges, schools, you understand? And the brother has no clue that he's sitting up there talking to a devil who don't even care about nothing that he's saying.
Just like the sister.
Just like the sister. You understand? Where he's sitting there trying to plead with the people who do not want to hear his plea, which it goes back to the Kerner report that they did in the 60s, where they said the most revolutionary of us was those brothers and sisters that lived in the hood. My case in point is this. It's like the more education that some of us get from the white man, the dumber we get.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like in that movie when the sister was like, she was like, you just so dumb. I forget who this is.
Was that Baby Boy?
Something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at this cat like this cat, he really believed what he been taught, which is be a good American, believe in the American way, vote and all that, and everything gonna be okay. And now the white man has took the rug from underneath you Negroes' feet. Right. See what I'm saying? And here's the sad part about it. You can't do anything but complain.
Right.
Like you don't have any power to stop them from doing what they doing.
Right.
You understand? Which make the brothers the brothers who in ISUBK and sisters are we the most intelligent amongst Black people, man.
Right.
Because here we are building an infrastructure. We got schools in the UPK. Do we not? Our homes is together in the UPK. Are they not? Families together, beautiful marriages, and all of that. And the reason why we have a community in the UPK, the reason why you go to Passover and see thousands of brothers and sisters from all over the country is because we ain't worried about voting.
Right.
We ain't worried about getting in. You understand? Like, we not worried about getting in white people's business, man.
Right.
Get out of their goddamn business, man, and come fix your own. Captain Ryan just said it. The East Indians ain't worried about voting.
Nope.
You don't see it on CNN pull up the East Indian vote in the 50 states. But the East Indian is in black neighborhoods taking all your money, you dummy. You don't see the Arab vote, but the Arab is in your neighborhoods cooking you horrible fried chicken. Ain't washing their hands, nothing. They fried chicken. Arabs in my neighborhood, man, one day I told you, I looked, he was scratching his ass while he was frying chicken. I said, man, you can cancel that order.
Good.
He you know, he said, oh man, scratching his ass while he fried chicken. You think that the Arabs, they ain't worried about vote. The Chinese, they got Chinese stores in all black and Hispanic neighborhoods. Do you see any them putting up a Chinese vote on CNN?
Lie, sir.
Now, who you see voting, pulling up on CNN? The black vote and the white vote.
That's it.
What the hell you is involved in voting for when you in hell? And you seeing that the voting is totally useless to your situation.
Right.
If we walk away from voting, if we lose faith that America is going to be there for us, that's going to be the key to fixing us. That's my point.
Black, Hispanic, Native Indians need to start understanding pleading to the white man is not going to be a solution for you. The solution that you need to do is start pleading to the Most High in Christ.
That's it.
But there's a way to do that. The only way you can plead to the Most High in Christ is when you start following the laws, statutes, commandments. That's when your pleas will be heard. That's when a real change will be made. You understand? And through those pleas that the Lord hears, are in the ISUPK. That's why we do all the classes, the camps, the giveaways, all the things we do. Is because we're pleading to the Most High for y'all's sakes. We found the answer that pleading to the white man is irrelevant.
Get a brother a hand. Hey, you said something heavy, turning to the Most High in Christ is the way. But not that Christ y'all serving in the church.
Right.
Let's draw a line right there, because I don't want no Christian to think, see, they serve Christ like we doing. We both all together. Nah, we ain't together.
Right.
Stop that right now. You know what I'm saying? You believe in white Jesus, we believe in the nigga Jesus. It's two different Jesus right there. Then you'll say, well, I know Jesus is black. Yeah, but you still follow the ways of white Jesus. That's what so you really don't believe that he black. You understand? And Christ said out his own mouth that many false Christs shall arise. And what you don't understand is religion is a false Christ.
That's right.
Baptist, false Christ. Episcopalian, false Christ. Jehovah's Witness, all of them are false Christ. Remember, Christ was a hated man for being moral.
That's right.
The ISUPK, we are hated men for being moral.
That's right.
We are hated for doing what Christ did. Christ didn't tell the Israelites to join the Roman Empire. Show me that in the Bible. I didn't see that. You see what I'm saying? We doing the same thing. We ain't telling you to join, you know what I'm saying, the American Empire. They wrote about Christ outside of the Bible. I forget the name of the book, IG, where they said Jesus Christ was a radical revolutionary for his people. What do you think we are? When you see us, say we dress funny and you call us cult leaders. That's what we are. We are radical revolutionaries against this empire. You know what I'm saying? Roman 1, come on. Man, get down, play that thing, man. Let's go. Maybe a cup of coffee. I need some of that thing. Yak and Captain McCall got the
Starbucks
espresso. The espresso.
Oh, you don't want to go to sleep.
It's like 10 different names on the joint. Espresso, dominant sugar, the white rhino, black seed oil.
Oh, you got going crazy online with this one. So.
running around. Your grandma still got this picture in the house, and you still ain't made grandma take it down. You know, I made my grandmother take it down before she passed. I say, Grandma, according to the Bible, Jesus Christ is a nigga like me. Right. And that's the absolute truth. But you know why people don't like it? Because everybody hate a black man that have a moral compass. This right here ain't nowhere near Christ, man. That's right. That ain't nowhere near Christ. Now tell me, answer the proof. Now you Christians go.
Brother took it over right on time, man. He wanted people to see this white.
Did you know the word nigga is in the Bible? I can show you that now. People like, oh no, you going too far. It's in there. Read. And the bones came together. The bones did what? Came together. With blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians coming together. You trying to deny the Hispanic struggle and don't realize white supremacy is coming after you. That's right. But we're supposed to be moving together.
Damn right.
Most High Christ, man. Most High Christ.
Our people don't know that Christ is a black man, and they are so destroyed mentally, thinking that imposter that they just seen on that video is the same man that give them blessings, that heal them from cancer, all these things like that.
That's it.
When it's just really in their brain, you know what I'm saying?
The thing about the real Christ and the false Christ is that the real Christ, which is a black man, was a separatist.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He was only for them 12 tribes. I know that hurt. Christians hear that and say, see, ain't no way. Listen, stop thinking that people who you perceive to be normal are normal.
Right.
When you're a Christian, you sick. You just as mentally ill as people that need medication because you don't get it. Right. The white Jesus is a separatist too. Only thing is the doctrine they tell you is he love everybody. Right. But the whole delusion behind it is that white Jesus only benefits white people.
Right.
But yet he's preached as though he for everybody. And you black Christians, you believe that dumb shit. So they both separatists. One is just real, and the other one is putting on the right. He masking his separatism. You ever done?
It was so heavy about what you're saying too, and to just go back to the video where the brother is talking about, being the first generation, of that's not progressing. You know what I'm saying? That's an illusion in black people's mind that we constantly progressing and getting better in America. Yep. If we honest and we would be honest about it, we haven't progressed since we came out of segregation.
Right.
Cat just said that's the one thing he did say. He said we really ain't progressing. He said the only thing now you can just see us on social media and all that. Which goes to this the point he don't see. Then why are you up there pleading to these people about voting? Like if 60 years later that nothing's changed, then why are you trying to do the same thing?
Insanity.
60 years. So what do we? I don't. You see what I'm saying? But again, you think getting a degree is what make a man intelligent. You understand? Like a degree is just a degree for whatever they taught you.
Right.
But apparently they ain't teach you that the white man was the devil. I learned that. I got that doctorate. That doctor. Remember, I'm a doctor now too, like Dr. Brian.
Dr. Mayhem.
You know what I'm saying? I'm only joking. You know what I'm saying? But I learned what I learned in the ISUPK.
Damn right.
That the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Damn right, sir.
And that could be that is the most intelligent thing that you can teach Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian.
Right.
And the sad part about it is, I'm getting ready. I shouldn't have to teach it. I shouldn't have to teach you that these people are the devil and they gonna always hated you and voting is pointless. The proof is in the book. Where we at? Lamont.
Come on. Next up is have a clip from 1966.
Let's go.
Their first defiance of the system. The act of voting, their second. They turned out by the thousands with the hope of doing away with that system. But many Negroes, mostly the illiterates, were still afraid of the white man and did not vote for the Negro candidates. And even in counties where there were more registered Negroes than whites, Negro candidates lost. And local Negro leaders were forced to be more realistic.
Did you just hear that?
Oh God!
Somebody give me mine. Right. I'm gonna have to retire. I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, man, I love y'all. I know there's a ton of y'all love me, but I just ain't sure how much longer I can do this, man. He said even where the Negroes outnumbered the whites, they still lost.
Oh God!
This is in the 60s.
Oh God!
Whew. Boy, go ahead and play it, Ross, bro.
Realistic about the chance for a quick change through the vote.
I grew up with colored folks. That's right, you grew up with them. They was in the field and you was in the kitchen. That's right. You out there working in them crackers fields while some of you ladies in there taking care of that little white nasty baby.
This is Lowndes County, Alabama, through which the march passed. Negroes here, frustrated by the slow pace of integration and excluded from the Democratic Party, have come to try and form an all-black third party, the Black Panthers. This is their own primary, where Negroes are voting for Negro candidates to represent them.
$1.50 a day. $1.50 a day. And it's time to stop it. Like right now, you got the power. You got the power.
Their slogan is Black Power. It is designed to overcome fear of whites and to appeal to those Negroes who have rejected working with the white man and want to go it alone. Stokely Carmichael, national chairman of SNCC, a founder of the Panthers.
80% of the people here are black people, and that they're the majority. This county has been run by 20% of the people who are whites, who have seized power illegally, and who have maintained power through all sorts of terroristic manners. The rest of the country ask now that these black people get with these white people and reform these white people. And I say to the black people that we don't have to suffer and have, we don't have to bear the cross for them. Let us form our own party and let them take care of their own business. So we form our own party and we seek power. We don't seek integration. That's irrelevant to what we want. We want power, and this is the way we get it.
Man, that was an intelligent cat right there. Getting Stokely Carmichael's hand. Goddamn. Ryan, come on. Give him the mic.
This is people think that we we wanted to vote because real reason why we wanted to vote back then, because we wanted economic power, economic strength. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why black people voted back then. You know what I'm saying, back in 1960s, because we had no economic power back then. You know what I'm saying? All because like we've been deceived by our black leaders.
That's it.
That's all the reason why black people voted, because we've been deceived by our black leaders. That was it.
Man, the Lord said we like sheep led to the slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Like these leaders are shepherds, and instead of them feeding you with what the Lord wants you fed with, they taking you to the slaughterhouse. And the sad part is you follow them to the slaughterhouse. Get my point? Like America is a slaughterhouse. And your pastors and your politicians and your entertainers, brothers and sisters, man, listen, you got to turn away from them, man. These people are marked men and women, meaning the Lord is not with these people, man.
Right.
You understand? Do not follow these cats. You're no longer to the rabbit hole of destruction.
Right.
Turn back to the Most High. Look up a brother who sincerely loves his people by the name of Commander General Yohana, man. He deserves your love, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He been toiling and working in this truth to fix us for 40, 50 years, man. He been toiling in this work, you know what I'm saying, to show us the truth. And this is a brother that deserves our allegiance. You understand? This is a brother who we deserve to be put on the ballot because he know what direction we should be moving in as a people. You know what I'm saying? So anybody else? Man, with that, man, it's been one hell of a show. You know what I'm saying? Like always, got to give it up to my team for rocking it out. Tomorrow we will be where we at? Hold on, I'll pass to the brother. Let me get I'm gonna pass to Lamar Kiala. Give him a hand. Captain Lamar Kiala. Announcements.
Make sure to go like, follow, share, subscribe to all Roundtable of Truth, Real Nigga University social media pages out there. You understand? Tomorrow we'll be at 47th and Ashland. Out here in Chicago for camp from 1 p.m. until then. I just want to make sure to shout out that the very first cookout that's going to be going down in ISBK, I believe, is Nashville, Tennessee, the weekend of July 4th. You understand? So make sure to go show some support to those brothers and sisters out there. That's
all right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. We have camp tomorrow too. We'll be at camp.
47.
Oh, you been said it already. Also, too, I want to give it up to Captain Yaradan. Give him a hand. Any announcements?
Come, sir, if I could, you know what I'm saying, as always, pay your tithes to isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? isupk.com. Pay 10% of all your earnings to the priests and prophets of the Lord that's doing real work for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? Also with that, you know what I'm saying, if you're looking for any merch that you see here on the show or all throughout Israel, go to diversecitymall.com.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Speaking of merch, man, I want to give it up to Officer Yaradan. Made this badass t-shirt, Monster Mayhem TV. That's my new YouTube channel. If you could please go subscribe to that channel and get them numbers up. I'm gonna be bringing out a lot of heavy information. Ramawan, he administering the whole channel. So man, we're gonna rock this thing out. You know what I'm saying? So go join that joint, man. Big shout out. You see the work is quality, man. If, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to stain, you got to wash it inside out. Like he told me at the last minute because a lot of the shirts are already destroyed. You know. Well, big shout out to Captain Yaradan, man. Give him a hand. Also want to give it up to Captain Iwalum. Anything Iwalum?
Yeah, Comic-Con, sir. Depending on council, I'll be doing a war report either Sunday night or Tuesday night. So make sure y'all be looking out for that.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Also, too, want to recognize Priest and Officer Mayad. Any announcements?
Honorable Khan, sir. Wherever you are in the world, go to isupk.com. You know what I'm saying? We got classes Monday through Friday, all across the world, because ISUPK is not a local organization. We are international. You know what I mean? So wherever you are, go to isupk.com, find a local school in your area, start attending classes. And every Saturday, we also have the Sabbath service. You know what I mean?
Right.
From 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, because it's camp season. You know what I'm saying? We go out and do the work of the Lord. You can come in and get the Lashwan Kodash. We break down the scriptures like it from Genesis to Revelations. You know what I'm saying? We give you the ancient Hebrew, the Lashwan Kodash, our original language. We give you the English translation and the proper scripture breakdown so you can understand your history.
Damn right. Give it up. Give it up. Also want to give it up to my technical team over there doing what they're doing every week, man, making sure that this thing runs smooth. Officer Ramawan, give him a hand. Congratulations on his new 5,000 rank raise. Well earned. Well earned. Brother is tireless work in the work of the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Also got to give it up to his right hand man. Go ahead, Ramawan. Please get out.
And then I do want to reiterate before we all even do that. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the Monster of Mayhem TV. It's on YouTube. We got in 2 weeks, we got about 150 subscribers. We trying to get to 1,000 by about a month over with. So make sure y'all tune in. If y'all on here watching, man, it ain't nothing but heat inside this Monster of Mayhem TV YouTube. So make sure y'all subscribe.
Right.
Big up to Salakia Amanda Bath, Yahauda. Big up to Princess Kanawa. Y'all got to bear with me with some of y'all sisters' name and brothers. You got to get that one. The brother from Kokomo, Ra'a Award. The water. Salakia, sir. Let me see who else I got.
Showing your Hebrew skills on that.
Mariah Allah, of course. Mariah Allah always down with us. Trooper Shakat. The brother, he's always a person that's on here with us. What else? Zabalawan, 144. So all y'all, everybody who tuning in every week, like just make sure y'all do one thing: get y'all cousins, get y'all, aunties, uncles, whatever, who been in this Christian mentality. Bring them, let them come, have them watch this podcast.
Like they can keep going to church until they finish watching this podcast and realize that church ain't the place to be. So
Damn right.
I wanted to put that out there, Cap.
Damn right. Get it, bro. Give it up. Give it up, fellas. Also, want to give it up to his right hand man on the tech team, Officer Oscar Rob. And of course, also in here with tonight, newly raised Captain Ryan in the building. I am Captain Mohawk, Under Commander Jenny Hanna. See you next week, Lord allow. Shalom.